It's Michana4 shared the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, guys. All right, Miss Jessica, you still in here? Amanda Renee, thank you for sharing the live. Nurse T, Taronda, is it over with me and Booker? I got you, Nurse T. You're on the list. Who I got? Jessica said yes. Okay. All right. Jessica said, will Pavel and I be a couple? All right. Let me see. Who am I missing here? Nurse T said, thank you. You're more than welcome. Flaw Beauty 13, welcome in. Say, may I be next? You came up on my For You. Well, shout out to you. I'm glad I was able to reach you. Thank you for coming in. I do have a list here, and looks like you are my number 3, so it looks like I'll be getting to you here shortly. Oh, shoot. Now I see you number 1. It looks like you next, fam. I don't know what you did, but I got you. Thank you for the daily heart, me. Flaw Beauty 13, shout out to you and welcome to the family officially. It's me, it's me, China 4. That's what it is. Is the guy I started talking to interested in me? You are on the list, family. I got you. I'll get you in just a moment. Rand, welcome in. Will Saeed move to live in a new country this year or next year? I got you. Flaw Beauty 13 said me, thank you, love. Got you. All right, so let me see. Jessica, I still got you locked. You're asking about Pavel. Will Pavel and I be a couple, she says. MK, let me see real quick. 2 seconds, guys. I definitely need to remove this. No, not what I meant. Okay. All right, Jessica. Let me see. Will Pavel and I be a couple? Okay. Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate that. Shout out to the ones who have been liking the live. Angel, welcome in, family. How you doing? Fatima, welcome in. Said, will I get the best ways scholarship? Fatima, you were on the list. So for everybody who was wanting a reading, you guys, all of my gift givers are prioritized. Everybody else, if you cannot give gifts, that is completely fine. Like the live, share the live, all that good stuff. Rhonda Buford, welcome in. Tasha Cooper, welcome in. Let's see. If anybody in my live here on my YouTube live, you guys like a reading, drop it in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel, like the live. Appreciate the love, guys. All right, so Jessica, will Pavel and I be a couple? Abby, welcome in. Abby said, will Francisco become more supportive? I appreciate the follow, Abby. Thank you so much. I'm still squinting even with glasses. That don't even make sense. So I got 2 cards for you. I got the moon here. And the moon says release of fear, repressing emotions, inner confusion, misinterpretation, darkness, and insecurities. Okay, so this is you or him feeling this way with the insecurities and things of that nature. Not too sure exactly. Yeah, it's more, it feels like it's more leaning your way. Thank you for the like, guys. For my YouTube people, the goal is 1,000 subs. And then we've got, last but not least, we've got the King of Pentacles. This is wealth, business, leadership, success, discipline, abundance, and prosperity, and also generosity. Okay. Fire and earth might be prominent as well. All right. So with the first card, I'm getting, yeah, this insecurity. Jessica, you gotta work on this. How do you guys know each other? Will Pavel and I be a couple? Yeah, you gotta work on these. Okay, you guys don't know each other that well because you're asking if you will be a couple. Hadley R06 said hi, welcome in. So Hadley, make sure that you're working on any insecurities that you might have. Doing the work from the past, doing your best to make sure that we're not taking scars from our past relationships into our new ones. This is going to hinder you from having a successful relationship with this individual. You are a very prosperous individual, so it looks like that it's possible for you to have something with this person. So I would say yes. But the only way that this would not transpire for you, or you wouldn't be able to hold on to this, is if you operate out of insecurities and things of that nature. Miss Jessica, does that make sense at all? Hadley R06 said, "Are you Christian?" I grew up Christian, actually. Currently, I wouldn't call myself a Christian, no. Fontana said, "What up? What's up, man? What's up with you, Fontana? Welcome in." Abby, thank you for the share. It's me, China. Thank you for the follow. Abby, thank you for the follow again. Yeah, looks like you refollow, maybe. I don't know. TTN, thank you for the follow. Angel said I'm doing good. I hope y'all good too. Appreciate you, Angel. It's good to see you, family. Welcome back in here. Jessica said dating site. Okay, I see. 2 months. I got you. Pretty girl. 051993 Ebony, will my date on Friday go good? Ebony, welcome back in, family. It's good to see you. TT Ann, say hello. Welcome in, TT. How you doing? Ma in Gubs. Feel like I ain't saying that right, but thank you for the follow. Jessica say yes. Okay, beautiful. I'm glad that you're understanding exactly what it is that the cards have for you here today. I would say that's the best advice that I would have. It is very possible for this to go the way that you like it to. Just continue to do the work, all right? We don't want to take those scars into our relationships. It's not fair for yourself, and I have chills in my right leg as I say this. It's not fair for yourself to penalize this person, and then so penalizing yourself, because we're taking that trauma from past relationships and putting it on to the next person. Okay, it's not doing anything. It's much less about this person that you want to get with, and more so about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You deserve something great and something grand and something that aligns more with who you are and what your value, how high your value is. All right. So Jessica, I pray that resonates. Please come back and let me know how that goes. TT said, will I hear good news from our lawyer next week? TT on the list. Jessica, I was in a bad relationship prior to him. Okay. So it's tracking. Okay. I can definitely see how the read would be resonating. TTN said, how are you? I'm well, baby. How you doing? Fontana said, how's life going? Blessing, highly favored, baby. I can't complain. Hadley R06, so what religion are you? I don't go by any particular religion. I don't go to church. What's your religion? Hadley R said, by the way, I'm a boy. Gotcha. Using my sister's account, call me, I'm going to call you D. Welcome in. Angel said, general reading, please. I got you. Flaw Beauty 13 said, Jessica, I'm so sorry, love. T and thank you for the repost. Pretty girl, thank you for the hashtag for you. Olivia Young, thank you for the follow. Pretty girl said, hey. Jessica at Flaw Beauty 13 said, oh. Boo Bay said hello. What up, Boo Bay? Let me see. Hannah Leones, welcome in. I feel gravitated to the U.S. I'm born in the U.K. with a husband and 3 kids. Why am I gravitating towards the U.S.? I could easily answer that. God's divine people are being called across the seas to travel the world and speak his name and his good word. But I'll be more than happy to pull the cards for you. Miss Hannah, welcome in. TN said, will I hear good news from our lawyer next week? TN, be patient with me. You are on the list. Vera, welcome in. Hi, is Kyle going to reach out soon? I got you. Jessica said, thank you. You're more than welcome, love. Sue Lynn. Sue is RD, my twin flame. Sue, I got you. TN, I got you. You're on the list. You're my number 2. Flaw Beauty 13 at Jessica. I went through the same thing, love, and I met someone new. And I'm so scared because I'm so used to pleasing people than getting pleased. Well, glad to hear that you met somebody that you can level with, man. Sounds like a good relationship. It sounds like you're getting rid of those people pleasing tendencies, so that's good. Let's see. Let's see. Hadley said, okay, so let me see. I'm scared. There's this girl and I've liked her for a long time, but me and her are best friends and I don't know what to do. I got you, Hadley. I hear you, fam. Were you looking for a reading? JW Sum said, how do I tell my friends with benefits I'm pregnant? You're on the list. TN, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed, but I'm fine. Okay, things will get better for sure. This too shall pass. TN, thank you for sharing the live. Jessica said, at Flaw Beauty 13, yes, I was in an abusive relationship 2 years ago, so I'm careful now. Glad you got out of that. Lindsay, Susie said, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? 392 Marie with the follow. I appreciate that. Hot girl Sandy said, hello, how you doing? TTN said, I will. Flaw Beauty 13 at Jessica, I'm going to add you in my inbox or add you in the inbox with my number. Thunderbird03 said, why do the glasses fit so well? I appreciate that. Shout out to you, man. 392 Marie shared the live. Thank you so much. Hannah Leones said, do you feel anything towards me and my family? Hannah, you're on the list. I got you. Those glasses look so good. It's making me angry. That's weird, but you know what? That's what's up. Thunderbird, welcome in. Jessica said, at Flaw Beauty 13. Okay, great. Flaw Beauty 13, praying it'll last. Virgo on Virgo. Stacy Moore, 952. Welcome back in. 392 Marie, do Derek really love me? I got you on the list. Flaw Beauty 13 said, at Jessica, added you. Got you. Abundant by Nature said, hi, welcome in. Okay, so let me see who I got. I've got Angel number 1 on my list. Flaw Beauty, I've got you number 2. And Amanda Renee, I've got you number 3. Sal, welcome in. Salma, did Mo leave me for the person they're currently talking to? All right, so you are on the list out, guys. Thank you all for liking the live. We are at 9.3K. Continue to like the live. Please, guys, share the live, repost the live. And TTN, I need you to be patient. I wasn't talking to you. And whatever. So let me say this. Let me put it like this. Guys, wherever I place you in the line is where you guys are. If you guys would like to be prioritized, then you guys can drop gifts in the chat. All right. If you want to see where you are at on the list, everybody, you go to the number 14 up top. It'll open up and you can see where you're at on the list. TTN, you are currently number 4 on my list. If you want to move up on the list, this is how my live works. So everybody's clear. So nobody feels like they're being done in, right? If you want to be prioritized, then you send gifts. Otherwise, You wait patiently. Everybody moves up and down the list as the live goes on. So if I said you're number 2, and then later on down the line you turn out to be a nut on like number 5, it's because people came in like Sal. Thank you, Sal, for the finger hearts, the 2 finger hearts. Shout out to you. And Angel said patience is key. Shout out to Angel. Yes, ma'am, most definitely. Angel's been here long enough. She knows how this works. Shout out to you. BMS, welcome in, fam. BMS said welcome, said yes, sir. So boom. Chat, turn up, chat. Shout out BMS. Let me see. I don't know who you are, but you can go. Okay. Biscuit 9891 said hi, welcome in. TTN, thank you for the daily heart me. TTN or TN or TTN, right? Said okay, thank you. TTN said our community just teared up. That's what's up. Flaw Beauty 13 at Angel with the love, with the hearts. Angel at Flaw Beauty 13 with the heart. Sal with the daily heart me. Thank you, Sal. Appreciate you coming and showing so much love. Flaw Beauty 13 with the GGs and the rose. Thank you very much. TT Ann said you welcome. Sal with the daily heart me. Once more, I appreciate it. Welcome to the family officially, guys. Amanda Renee shared the live. Thank you so much. So let me see who I got. All right, so I had Angel at the top. Now Flaw Beauty is right back up at the top. So Flaw Beauty, do me a favor, drop your question for me, all right? Then I got Sal next, and then I've got Angel, number 3. That's my top 3. Then I've got Pretty Girl in my 4 spot, TTN, number 5, Amanda Renee, number 6. It's me, China, number 7, Jessica, number 8, 392, Marie, number 9, and Boobay is in number 10, okay? Everybody else is after that, all right? Guys, everybody is going to get a reading as long as you are willing to wait patiently. You do not have to send gifts if you don't want to. It's perfectly fine. If you do, then you will be prioritized. That means you don't have to wait longer. Completely up to you whether you want to do that or not, guys, okay? Doesn't matter to me either way. Biscuit. Interesting question. BMS, I know it, brother. Let me see. TTN, thank you for sharing the live 5 times. TTN, thank you for the rose. Flaw Beauty 13 say May, and am I going to marry my new boo and be happy? Okay, Flaw Beauty 13, I got you. TTN, shared the live. Thank you and reposted. Thank you for the love, TTN. Where's Tonja? Oh, it's been a minute since I seen you, fam. How you been? Why can't I say your name though? Where's Tonja? Tonja. How do you say your name? Thank you for the daily heart, me family. Good to see you. Angel, thank you for the repost. Flaw Beauty 13 says sorry. My kids are jumping on me. You're fine. I haven't got to your reading just yet. Let's see. Let me post you. Hold on just a sec. BMS is after everyone. I'm going to be patient with you, sir. Capricorn reading, sir, whenever you're ready. That's a bet. I got you, BMS. Appreciate you coming in, man. Showing love and support. For anybody in here, please, for my YouTube people, please subscribe to the channel, like the live and things of that nature. I appreciate that. Lily, welcome in. Said, how do I see the man who came in my dreams before? I don't want to give any more context, but I need to know. I'm going to need some more clarity on the question. I don't need to know exactly what it is you mean, but allow it to make sense. I don't understand, Lily, but you're on the list. Sal at Flaw Beauty 13 said that's cute. All right. So, man, am I going to marry my new boo and be happy? Go Harder said, good evening, everyone. Shout out Go Harder for coming in and being so kind and saying what's up to the people in here. All right. So I've got the 9 of Swords from Miss Flaw Beauty 13. All right. And this is anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. Okay. And I don't know if you've been feeling like that lately, or you've been feeling like that, or you felt like that in the past. Give me some more clarity on this. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, this is courage, confident, independence, focus, zest for life, determination, and joy. Yeah. So that card was what was happening previously. It looks like you've moved on to a more prosperous chapter in your life, and therefore you're allowing more prosperity in your life and allowing beautiful things like this to happen. So this is what I'll tell you, Flaw Beauty 13. If you want that to happen for you in your life, it will. All right. You just need to put forth the effort, continue to put forth the effort, pray to God every day for these things in your life, and it will transpire. I don't know if you guys believe in manifesting, right? It's the same thing manifesting. We were talking about it yesterday. It's the same thing as setting a goal for yourself, all right? And watching it unfold right before your very eyes. It's allowing yourself to put forth that goal and allow your brain to do the work for you, okay? Not to stress yourself out about it, force it to happen, just allow it to happen for you, all right? Flaw Beauty 13 says, sure do, baby. All right, love to hear that. So, Miss Flaw Beauty 13, I'm gonna pull one more card for you. For all my people who are sending in gifts, I'm gonna pull one more card from the affirmations deck, all right? Flaw Beauty 13 said, let it bake, talk your shit. All right. So one more card to close it out so we can end it on better terms, all right? All right, I can make it through the dark days, all right? We got two cards here, but this is you. This speaks very much so on who you are and what you've been through and where you're headed. You seem like a very positive individual to me, so this seems very befitting for you. I got chills in my right knee as I say this. I can make it through the dark days. The second card out is I make my own luck. This sounds like someone who is the author of their own life, who is willing to put in that work necessary in order to receive and have a bright and shiny demeanor as they do it. So, Miss Beauty 13, I pray for nothing but good things for you. I pray that this read resonated for you. Please come back and let me know how that all transpires for you, okay? Praying for nothing but good things. Flaw Beauty 13 said, we'll do King. Love it. All right, so let me see. Who we got next on here? Let me catch up on my comments, guys, really quickly. And I'll move on to the next breeding. BMS, I got you for the Capricorns real quick. Lily said, I felt him my whole life. Faye, thank you for the rose. I just want to know who he is. Lily, I got you. You're on the list. Flaw Beauty 13 said passed. I hear you. Lily said, I still feel him, but I can't feel him. Got you. I think I know what you're talking about. I understand that feeling. I've heard it before. Faye, thank you for the community heart. Lily's with the C. All right, I see you. Who is that? Shamil Baby Love said, is Manzar the love of my life? You are on the list. Thank you for the follow, Miss Shamil Baby Love. Thank you for the 2 reposts as well. Let me see. Shamil Baby Love, thank you for the share. Sal said, Salma, did Mo leave me for the person they're currently talking to? I got you. I'm going to get you in just a moment. Thank you for being in my number 2 spot. Shamil Baby Love, you are on the list. I got you. I do see your question. Lizeth said hi. Welcome in. Renisa, please. I got you, Renisa. You're on the list. Mona, welcome back. Mona said, hey, Mona is my candle in effect for Deshaun. I got you. You're on the list. Rebecca, I see you, fam, okay? I appreciate you coming in, showing and dropping so much love. Lily said, I've seen stuff and felt stuff my entire life, but I've never gotten clarity. The man was the closest. Got you, Sal. I see you. Renissa, please. Renissa, you're on the list. I got you. Is Manzur, the love of my life? I see you. Angel said, patience, please. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Yes, patience is definitely a virtue, guys. Flaw Beauty 13 said, giving my baby my phone. I'm going to inbox you too. I appreciate that. Guys, if anybody is interested in any personal readings, please feel free to inbox me. There's $35 for a phone call, $55 for a Zoom call. You can go to my profile if you want to do that right now. Shoot me a message and I got you, okay? It's me, China. Thank you for sharing the live. Sal, thank you for the 5 roses. I appreciate that. BMS, are you still here? Camilla said, what is this? Probably something you ain't interested in. But Camilla, I appreciate you coming in. Tran, welcome in. Appreciate the love, man. Welcome in, guys. Guys, for all my YouTube people, please subscribe to the channel, like the live. I appreciate all the love and support. BMS, brother, if you still here, I got you. Just let me know you here, and I'll get started on that Capricorn reading. In the meantime, while I wait, I got Sal in my #1 spot. So Sal, we got you up next. Renessa, please. Yes, ma'am. You are on the list. Just be patient. I do have a list, guys. How my live works, guys. If you want to be prioritized, you guys can send gifts. Gifts are not necessary, but if you want to send them, guys, you will be prioritized. You will move up on the list. BMS, I see you, brother. You will. I'm going to do Sal first, and I'm going to come back to you, all right? I'm going to do the Capricorn reading regardless, even if you here or not, but wait with me, all right? Yeah, gifts. If you want to send them, you move up on the list. Guys, for everybody else, please continue to like the live, share the live, repost the live, follow me. All those beautiful things, they give you points towards getting on the list and moving up the list. The number 15 that you see up top right-hand corner, if you click on that, it'll open up and it'll show you where you are at on the list. And if you do not mind waiting, guys, I will be more than happy to get to you, okay? Patience, though, please, all right? Salma said, did Mo leave me for the person they're currently talking to? Okay. Salma, I got you. Let's see what we got. I got the Hierophant in reverse. This is personal beliefs, freedom, going against the grain, unconventional, foolish, generosity, frailty, unorthodox hypocrisy, blind faith, and misconception. So this is giving me either them or you, but I'm getting them. They're not with you due to their own personal beliefs. It has nothing to do with, it doesn't give me that it has anything to do with them leaving you because of this other person. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal. It does not look like that at all. Okay, Sal? All right. So I'm going to pull one more card from the affirmations deck. All right, just to close this reading out on a higher note, Sal, okay? I can rely on myself. Sal, this is I think this card is right on time for the read that we have here. Remember, you are the reason for every season. I got chills in my right knee as I say this, okay? You are the reason. You can rely on yourself no matter what the situation or circumstance is, okay? You do not need somebody else to give value, clarity, this, that, and or the other in order to be abundantly who you are, okay? I pray that resonates. Sal, come back and let me know how that goes, okay? Sal, oh my God, thank you. Sal, you're more than welcome. And thank you for coming in and showing so much love straight out the muscle, all right? Shout out to you. All right. So BMS, I got a reading for my Capricorns, guys. Show some love for my man BMS. He's requesting a Capricorn reading. So if you're a Capricorn, this reading's for you. All right. So guys, if anybody in here on my YouTube, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the live. I appreciate the love and support. All right. So Capricorns, I've got 6 of Cups here, right? 6 of Cups. And this is familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. Now I feel like this is a continuation of the card, right? This is the Devil in reverse, all right, for my Capricorns. This is releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom, restoring control, resentment, and lack of will, okay? So you're dealing currently, my Capricorns, you're dealing with circumstances that are causing it would seem as though these circumstances, because it's real easy to put other things and blame other things for the reason why we are. We need to take a deep dive and look within. This Devil in reverse is letting us know we need to look within. There's a lack of will here, but there's a lack of will here because of the fact that there are things that are in our face that are tempting us, okay? And we want to put the blame on those things. It's so easy to do that. Amanda, welcome back so early. Yeah, I am on early. Good to see you, family. Yeah, so easy to put the blame on other things, not realizing that we are the reason, all right? But with this first card here, happy memories. This is giving me very good energy. Very good energy as far as like people around you, places, things. A lot of things making you joyous. I feel like within that joy, there are things that you need to work on. There are hidden parts of yourself that you do not show in lieu of this happiness. So make sure that we're doing the inner work, guys. Okay, it's very important to work on that inner self, our darker self, to not shun our darker self, but work with our darker self. Okay, I seen a posting that was like, I'm not getting rid of my demons. I'm actually, eating lunch with my demons and shit like that. Making my demons work for me. Does that make sense, guys? So not shunning our dark side, having appreciation for that dark side, but it's because that dark side of you is the one who's keeping you safe. Does that make sense? All right. In some degrees, in some level of degrees, it depends on what we're talking about in particular. A person that is overly aggressive, we would say that person is showing their dark side because there's a safety wound there. This person is being overly aggressive because of that. Well, that side of them is keeping them protected to a particular degree. Okay, but we need to work with these things so we have a even flow of feminine and masculine. It's that yin and yang, guys, coming back to that. Okay, so this is beautiful energy for my Capricorns. Okay, it looks like you're living a very prosperous, very happy life, but you're shunning some of the things that are deep within. You know what I'm saying? So the shadow side of ourselves, it's like you're only not showing that, but you're ashamed of that. Okay, so we're moving towards getting rid of that shame. It's not something that you need to go out of your way to do. It's something that's already happening. You're in the process of. Okay, beautiful energy, guys. I appreciate that. Shout out to my Capricorns. I pray that reading resonated. Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up on my comments and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a read. Shamil, I see you. Let's see. Sal, thank you for the 5 roses. It's me, China 4. Thank you for the share. Let's see. Jenny, welcome in. Said, will Joshua Garcia reach out to me one more time eventually? I got you. You're on the list. Lily said, I just need answers. It's been years of feeling someone watching and seeing them from the side. Lily on the list. Jennifer Alan Tover, thank you for the follow. Tatalicious Bricks, thank you for the share. Oh, well, you may have found yourself in the wrong place, my friend. Let me see. Okay. Where are we at? Now it started us all the way over. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Having to kindly escort some of these people out of here. I think they got lost. Shamil, baby love, thank you for sharing the live 3 times, 5 times. Taylorlicious, thank you for the repost. K Loggins, thank you for the daily heart me. Shout out to you. Lily said, if you need more context from our reading about the man, I can give you whatever. I just need answers for. I got you. You're on the list. K Loggins said, greetings. Welcome in. K Loggins, I appreciate the follow as well. Shout out to you. Lily, thank you for the follow. Sal, thank you for the finger heart. Lily, thank you for the follow once again. Sorry, guys, kind of out of order with these comments. K Loggins with the daily heart me. Taylorlicious with the repost. Shamil, baby love with the shares. Lily with the share. Anna, welcome in. Anna, will RH speak to me again? I got you. You're on the list. Shamil, baby love with those shares. T Will said, will I get a job soon? I got you, T Will. You're on the list. Shamil, baby love, I see your question. Taylorlicious Bricks, thank you for the follow. Taylorlicious said, thank you with the praying hands. I see you. Shamil, let me see. Add Jess Shire 003. with the sun. Lily with the 3 shares. Taylicious Bricks with the share live. Appreciate that. May May, what up? May May said hi. What up? Yeah, hopefully that's hi. What up, May May? Welcome back. Shamil Baby Love with the shares. Thank you so much. Fee, welcome in. Well, Fee, Mary, Tony, welcome in. Fee, thank you for the rose. Indy, thank you for the follow. May May said I have an update. May May, really? What's the update? Drop it on me. Indy said hello. Welcome in, Indy. Lily said yes, of course. Whatever I can do to help. I can't afford to pay a psychic for a personal reading. All right, guys, patience is key. We'll get you guys shortly. All right. For my YouTube people, please subscribe to the channel. Like the live. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. May May said we had so much fun at the hangout today, and we actually ended up deciding to slowly fix things. Love that. And let time heal us. I love that. Shout out May May, man. So it looks like everything is happening the way that it needs to in its own good time. I love to hear that. Taylor said me, the girl. Fee, thank you for the follow as well. Shout out to you. All right, so let's see. Who do I got at the top? Angel, do me a favor. Drop your question, Angel. I got you. You're in my number 1 spot. Shout out to my top 3. I've got Angel in my number 1. I've got Amanda Renee in my number 2. And I've got Pretty Girl 051993 in my number 3 slot. So shout out to you guys. Angel said, General King, I got you. Indy said, I love the hair. Indy, I appreciate you. May May said, yes, but I feel like there's something I need to change about myself to properly heal. Okay, I hear that. All right, so we're working our way down, guys. Thank you guys for all the people who have been liking the live, sharing the live, and giving gifts. Feed. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. All right, so we got a general read for my girl Amanda, or Angel, rather. Excuse me, Angel. Shamil, baby love, thank you for sharing the live. May May said, would it be okay for you to check for me? What's that thing I'm supposed to change? Yes, ma'am. I'll be more than happy to do so. You are on the list. Taylor's Brick said, I'm going to be an old single animal woman. Is that a question or is that a statement? Shamil, baby love, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate the love and support. All right, so Angel, I've got meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and disconnected. Okay, so right now you may feel like you're kind of disconnected from things, from people. All right, I think that it's very important that you meditate. All right, meditate more, speak to God more. I don't know if that's something that you've been doing as of lately. I got chills in my right knee as I say that right at the top. All right, make sure that you're doing what's vital to the title, that you're connecting with your spiritual team, with God, on a more frequent basis, making prayer a everyday, a daily habit. You know what I'm saying? If that's not something you do, Angel, is that something that you do in your life? Do you pray every day? Do you speak to God pretty frequently? Things of that nature. All right, Shamil, I got you. Take your time, please. Shamil, you're going to have to be patient, baby. If you want to be prioritized, listen, for anybody that wants to be prioritized and you guys don't want to wait, right? So let's say that you're Shamil. She says, read mine, please. My phone is shutting down. Shamil, if you want a reading quicker, you can go to my profile, top left-hand corner. You can find my Zelle or you can find my PayPal. Guys, if you want a reading right here, right now, you send a donation my way. Whatever you want, does not matter. Whatever you want to send, I will do your reading right here, right now, okay? If you are not willing to wait, you can leave. You can come back. You can check on me later, all right? Or you can leave and catch me on the next live. Just follow me. Next time you come in here, I'll make sure to get you next time that I'm on live, but let me know that you're leaving, so on and so forth, so I can give you that ticket on your way out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a man of my word. Everybody in here who has come to get a reading, now was not able to get to you, I told you guys to reach out to me whenever you guys see me, follow me, so you can see me up top. Whenever I am live, come in, let me know I missed you, and I will get to you, okay? But I am not rushing any of my lives or my readings, guys. Everybody in here deserves a fair reading. And the reading that Spirit has in place for them, I'm not rushing a motherfucking thing. And especially if you ain't paying for a reading. These things are free, guys, and I don't mind doing this. I love doing these things. But you will be patient when you're here. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for liking the live, sharing the live, reposting live, and for all my people who have given gifts, thank you so much. I love you. All right, we're at 26.7K on the likes. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. All right, so Miss Angel, where you at? Where you at? Say, I do. I trust God with all things. Shout out, Angel. I love that. Very good response, Angel. I love to hear that. All right. So you are the magician. It looks like you're true to your word. All right. You are the magician. You are the type of person who makes things happen no matter what. Okay. And it is because of your belief, because of your faith, and how you move in the eyes of God is what allows you to be this great magician in your life. So I'm here to tell you the thing that you already knew, Angel. You can make anything in this life transpire by a simple thought. Okay. You are the author of your life. For the people down here, you are the author of your life. You can make it happen. Everybody is a magician. Just stay true to God and what he has aligned for you. Okay. And I promise you, there's nothing in this life that you cannot have. All right. Through God, all things are possible. All right. Remember that. Never forget it. Now, Angel, last card out. We've got the King of Swords in reverse, guys. King of Swords in reverse for Angel here. And this is quiet power, inner truth, callous, weakness, loss of emotional control, manipulation, or misuse of power. Now, this could either be you or someone around you. Thank you so much for that daily harmony. I'll show proper respect and love because I didn't see your full name in just a few. Thank you so much. All right. So this quiet power that you have within, feel like maybe you should speak up more. You know what I'm saying? And much less that, this seems like to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not the type to be boastful, braggadocious, things of that nature. And there's a silent power within you. Maybe you've been feeling weak as of lately. Maybe you haven't been feeling like yourself. It comes back to that first card. Maybe as of lately you have not been feeling like yourself, but stay deep in your prayer. And I'm here to let you know, Angel, you are on the right path. It's very beautiful energy, all right? These things are here just to tell us about the little things that are going on in our lives and things to keep track of, just pay attention to, so on and so forth, okay? So, Angel, keep doing the work. Very beautiful message. I love to see things like this, guys. As someone who is doing the work and really paying attention to what needs to be done in their very own lives in order to be better people on a day-to-day basis. All right. We're not here to shun ourselves, people. We're here to be better versions of ourselves. OK, be better than we were yesterday. OK, and then ride that wonderful roller coaster that is our life. OK, so not shunning anything that comes with that, though. OK. All right. So from the affirmations deck, I've got I am proud of myself. So, Angel, this is a beautiful card to end on. I'm proud of myself. Beautiful card. Guys, be proud of yourself. Forever proud of yourself. Keep doing God's good work. Period. All right. Angel, I love you very much. I hope that resonates. Come back. Let me know how everything goes for you. Okay. All right. We're moving on, guys. KMG19889 said hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. May said I was waiting for the live. Actually, I waited a bit extra and now it's 4:39 a.m. Oh, wow. Shout out to you, May. I forget where you are, man. Lebanon, right? If I'm not mistaken, May said I was excited to update you. Well, shout out May, man. I'm glad you came on. Glad I got that update. Tatalicious Brick said, okay, I know what IKTR. I'm not too sure what that means. Amanda Renee with the hearts. I see you, girl. Taylicious Brick said, occur, period. Taylicious, crazy. Taylicious, thank you for sharing the live. Shamil Baby Love with the okay. RMW Accessories with the follow. Thank you so much. RMW, thank you for the daily harmony and welcome to the family. May said, I'm starting to memorize the names of cards and what they mean sometimes. That's beautiful. That is the start. That's where I started before I even began to come on live. I took the time to sit down and learn the cards, read the books as I got the card decks and things. And I would actually go and go on YouTube and get readings as well and see how people interpreted the cards themselves. That was the best way to actually learn how to do tarot reading. Angel said, I've always been super strong-minded. Some things lately have been a little confusing. Angel, I understand that completely. All right. I love that you're chugging on along, that you're staying resilient in what it is that you're doing, and that you have that strong mindset. That's lovely to see, lovely to hear. Manzi W.A. Kenya, thank you for the follow, and thank you for the daily heart. Welcome to the family. Angel said, you're amazing as always. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate the love, man, for real. Right back at you. May said, at Angel, love that for you. Shout out May, man. Angel at May, thank you, babe. Lily said, one of my favorite things is watching people do readings. This is so nice. Lily, I appreciate you being so kind, and I'm glad you're enjoying the readings. I hope everybody else is, all right? RMW Accessory said, hi, this is Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Welcome in. I haven't seen you. Antoine, we got another Antoine in here. Welcome in. Thank you for the Daily Heart, family. May at Angel with the heart. And then Manzi, thank you for the 30 Go Poplars. I appreciate the love and support. Guys, my YouTube people, subscribe to my channel, like the live, all right? Janie Bobaney, if you're still in here, what's up with your girl? How you living? All right. Angel said, thank you for always reassuring me. Hey, I'm just a reflection of you. I'm just here to reconfirm what you already know to be true. Hey, we're at 333. That is a angel message for somebody. So if you're here and you caught that, 333 is a prominent message for somebody. Guys, go look that up. All right. That's a message for one of you guys. Princess Maria said, you never answer me. Maria, come through the door. Won't you say hi? Don't just come through the door and say you never answer me. Let's not be rude, all right? Come through the door and say hello. If I missed you yesterday, I got you, all right? May said, I love it when someone gets a reading and it says positive energy. I do. Hey, we all love that. Sometimes they are not exactly that, and that's okay too. In these readings, we need to hear exactly what it is that we need to hear, and some of it ain't always pretty. But yes, May, I love positive energy, and I do my best to pump that out as much as I can. Taylor's Bridge said, yes, Angel. May said, it gives me hope as well. Haha, love that. May said, good for you, Angel girly. Love that. Angel said, I love the love. Shout out Angel, man. Yeah, y'all being real loving today. Love to see that. My and Gubs. Promise is my fiance still love me. I got you. Amanda Renee at Princess Maria. Be patient. He is going by the list at the top. Yes, I am. Thank you, Miss Amanda Renee. Lily said, good luck on your journey, Angel. Shout out to you. Thank you guys for being so lovely and so wonderful to one another. I appreciate that, guys. All right. So just JoJo, welcome in. Josephine said, would I get the job I applied for? Thank you. All right, Princess Maria said, will my son get out of jail and still no hi? Princess Maria, you're going to have to wait. Angel at Lily said, thank you. Ma in Gubs, Princess is my fiance still love me. And okay, so you're on the list. May said, yes, Lebanon. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so behind on all of my comments. Okay. Can you take, honey? I'm new to this. Want help? Okay. Tree Goat 265 Shane said, does Pamela ever think about reaching out? Please. I got you, Trey Goat. You're on the list. Lily, thank you for sharing the live. May said, IKTR means I know that's right. I think. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Kenya said, will I be successful? I got you, fam. You're on the list. Lily, thank you for sharing the live 4 times. Taylicious. And May said, correct. Okay, that's what's up. My Gubs, I got you. Kenny, I got you. Nicole said, hey, Nicole, no, bro. What are you doing in here? Antoine Sutherland, welcome back, family. Okay, I knew you looked familiar. Thank you for the daily heart. Lily said, is your YouTube in your bio? I'd love to give you a sub. Lily, I appreciate that. It should be in my bio, but if it is not, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my comments really quickly. I normally do this during my live, so I appreciate it. Yeah, if anybody in my TikTok would like to go and sub to my channel, the goal is 1,000 subs, guys. So if you guys want to show some love, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Who is this? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry for the wait here. Hold on. Who is this? Nicole, I don't know who you are. You got a lot of followers, but I don't know if I can help you, fam. All right, so let me see. Mona, thank you for sharing the live. May, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. And trainer, someone is giving me, what you saying, honey? I'm new to this, but want to help. What? I have a lot of honey for what? This and you look kind. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay, sorry about that. Antoine with the hand with the thumbs up. Daughter of the King 2010, ER nurse here from Florida. Building my page to spread the gospel. Shout out to you, ER nurse from Florida. Love that, love that. You guys go subscribe to the channel. Taylorlicious Briggs said it's refreshing seeing a melanated male do readings. This is dope. Shout out to you. Appreciate the love. Let's see. Mona, thank you for sharing the live. Yes, guys, please go subscribe to the channel. My YouTube people, please, sub to the channel, like the live. All right. Lily said, perfect. I can't give you money, but I'll always give you whatever I can support as a follower. I'm not tripping on that. I appreciate the support, guys. May said at Lily, same. May said, especially since yesterday's reading ended up being accurate for me. May, I'm so happy that the reading actually resonated for you. That's beautiful. I love getting good feedback like that from you guys. Antoine Sutherland, thank you for the repost. May said, like I feel extra safe now. Okay, that's good. I love to see that. Love to hear that. Lily said, just subbed. Number 289. Let's go. Shout out Lily, man. Thank you for the love. Lastborn said hello from Kenya. Welcome in from Kenya. Mona said, I found a way to gift. I would have done it already if I found a way to gift. Guys, can anybody walk Miss Mona on how to gift? Guys, well, it's easy. There's a gift box down at the bottom, Mona. In your little, there's some icons down at the bottom. There's a gift box. If you click on that, you're able to send gifts that way, okay? You may have to, what do you call that? Renew, refill, some bullshit like that. But yeah, click on the gift box. And there's a rose icon too. Try that. Malichi D said, Gladys, I can find a new honest boyfriend from other country. Can I find a new honest boyfriend from other country? I got you on the list. Lastborn, thank you for the follow. Mona said, I see. Okay, beautiful. Antoine Sutherland said, how do I like fam? What you talking about? How do you like fam? Just tap on the screen like this. If you just tap on the screen, see, I can like my own live. That's how you like. Amanda Renee, thank you for sharing the live. Lily said usually there's icon next to the text box. When you try to comment, there should be a pop-up when you select. Appreciate that. All right. On to my reading. Sorry for the wait, guys. So I've got, shout out to my number 3 spot. I've got Kenya, Manziwa Kenya. Can you send me your, drop me a question. I've got Angel in my number 2 spot, and I've got Lily in my number 3, okay? Then after that, I've got Amanda Renee. I've got Pretty Girl, Mona, It's Me China, May, RMW, 392, Antoine Sutherland, Lastborn, and Malichi D. All right? That's the list so far, guys. Okay, Lily, I see you with the smiley face. May, thank you for sharing the live. Lastborn said Antoine Sutherland, tap the screen. Yeah, Lastborn is trying to learn how to, tap. All you got to do is just tap your screen. Thank you, Lastborn. I appreciate that. Lily said, I'm so excited. Y'all don't understand. All right, May, with the live share. Appreciate that. Shout out to you. Let's see. Yes, May said that. Lily literally the same. I love the excitement, y'all. Manzi, WA Kenya, please drop your question. I got you up next, my friend. 392 Marie, share the live with more than 5 friends. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love. While I wait for Kenya, guys, if you could do me a favor, I don't know who Nicole is. That'll drop you. You got a lot of, maybe I shouldn't have blocked, but I don't know. What's our goal for today? May said, okay. I'm liking the feistiness. May, shout out to you. All right, we're at 39.1K on the likes, guys. We've been running it up like crazy. The new goal, guys, is going to be 50K, okay? All right, I know we can hit that goal. You guys are pretty cold, man. What we get? Like 160 something likes yesterday, man. So I know we're going to kill it today. All right, for my YouTube people, please subscribe to the channel, like the live. I appreciate the love and support. May said, bet. I'm fucking with the determination, May. Shout out to you, okay? Kenya, I don't see you on here. I'm waiting for Kenya to come up. You are number 1 on my list. But Lily, do me a favor. Drop your question. You are my number 3. I've already done my number 2 slot, which is Angel. And shout out Angel once again. Okay. Kenya, drop your question for me. All right. You said I'm here. Good. Drop your question for me. I'm going to have to move on. If I can't get your question fast enough, I will get to you. But please drop your question. Unique Honey Glow said hello. Welcome in. Lily said, got you. Let me type it out while I wait. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'll wait for you guys. Will I be successful? Kenya said. Okay. Easy enough. And shout out to you, Kenya. Thank you so much for dropping those gifts as you came in today. Thank you for all the love and support. Page of Wands, Miss Kenya, okay? This is Page of Wands. And what this tells us, this is inspiration. This is ideas. This is discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. So if I'd have to say anything, as far as your question is concerned, this is a resounding yes. This is someone who is willing to go forward in the unknown, to brave the new world, not knowing what's going to transpire, but willing to brave it anyway, willing to put forth the action to journey and make it happen. All right. Kenya said anytime. I appreciate that. All right. So this is the card that you want to get if you're asking, will I be successful? It's a really good card to get. Okay. This is the card to get. All right. All right. So since that pretty much answers your question here, we're going to end it with a affirmations card. Okay. So Miss Kenya, the card is I am perfectly imperfect. Understanding that who we are and what we've got going now is the definition of perfection. All right. At this point, we're just making tweaks. Okay. We're not downing ourselves for the things that we do. All right. We're pumping ourselves up. You are perfectly imperfect. All right. I pray that this read resonates. All right. I pray that it helps. Miss Kenya, come back. Let me know how everything goes, okay? Shout out to you once again, okay? All right. Let's see. Unique said, how do I get a question? So Unique, you can drop. Everybody gets a question. Just everybody in the live, everybody gets a fair shake at a question. Everybody gets their question answered. Now, if you want to be prioritized, you don't want to wait that long, guys, drop the gifts in the chat. All right. If you cannot gift, that's completely fine. Like the live, tap that screen, guys. Share the live, repost the live, all right, and follow me. Beautiful things like that. As long as you're interacting with the live in some way, it will give you points towards the list. Now, the list up top is what I'm going based off of, right? See the 17 people up top? You click on that, it'll open up, and it'll show you where you are at on the list. You go on the list and see what number you are on the list, all right? If you do not show on the list, let me know that you do not show on the list, and I will I'll figure it out. It's more than likely because your account is private. All right. For all my people out there who are looking forward towards a personal reading with me, it is $35 for a personal read, and that's for a phone call, and $55 for a Zoom call with me. Okay. So anybody interested, anybody feels so called to do so, you know where to reach out to me. Go to my profile, top left-hand corner, send me a direct message, and I got you. Okay. All right, May said at Unique Honey Glow, you type your question and wait your turn. Yes, May, shout out to you. Appreciate that. Anna, welcome in, said, will RH speak to me again? Anna, you're on the list. Unique said at May, okay, thanks. May said, you can skip the blind by sending gifts and such. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate that. Amanda Renee said at Unique, like, follow, share, give gifts, anything to show love to get on that list at the top. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate that, Amanda. Lily said, I don't know if I can ask how questions, so I'll ask other ones. I don't know if I can ask. I'm not too sure what you're saying. May said at Yonique Glow, you're welcome. May, thank you for sharing the live. Nikita Bista, thank you. Said upcoming days. Nikita, you're on the list. Lily said, will I see the man again, or rather, can I? Also, why did he come? Why do I feel him? Who is he? Okay, so Lily, way too many questions all in one. I'm going to start off with the first question, okay? I'll do my best to answer as much as I can and see what Spirit has for us, okay? I'm starting with the first question, though. Will I see the man again, or rather, can I? All right, so I've got the Four of Cups here. 4 cups in the reverse. This is sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdraw, checking in for realignment. Okay, so making sure that we're doing everything that we can to stay connected with our spiritual selves. Okay, making sure that we're staying connected with God. All right. Lily, I don't know if you're the type to do so, and I'm assuming that the majority of everybody here is spiritual in some type of way and is connected to God in some type of way. I pray to God that you are. You know what I'm saying? No judgment if you aren't, but I'm pretty sure you are if you're here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're into your spiritual practices and that you are into them heavy. Lily said, yes, that's actually one of the things I've been working on this week. Beautiful. I love to hear that, okay? So stay true to that. Spirit is asking that you stay true to that, okay? Can I get some clarity here, Spirit, on this? She wants to know if she can see this man again. It's giving me like, make sure not to put too much stock into people, places, and things before yourself. Not putting the cart before the horse, if that makes sense. Can I get some clarity here, please? Okay. All right. So this man, I'm getting 3 of Swords, right, in the upright. And this is heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, divorce, loss, and depression. And I'm moving on to the next card to get clarification, okay? This is justice in the upright, all right? This is justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law, all right? And then the last card out is the 8 of Swords in the upright. And this is negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. Okay, so this is what I'll say about what I'm seeing here. You've dealt with heartbreak before. Things that did not go your way, did not transpire the way that you like to. And because of this, you've taken things from the past and they're being applied in your everyday life here, okay? Work on self needs to be done first before we can prioritize anybody else, before we can prioritize this man that you're mentioning, so on and so forth. It's giving the energy like, excuse me, guys, when I get talking, my lips start to peel. It happens every day. Okay, well, every time I get to talking. All right, so it's giving the energy like putting too much energy into other things, people, places, and things before giving that energy to yourself, okay? You are royalty, and you have justice coming in. Because you're doing this work, these traumatic experiences that happen to you, and because you're deciding to choose yourself, there's justice coming in. You have justice coming in for this. And can I say that you're going to meet up with this man right now? No, I'm not seeing that right now. Is it possible for it to happen, transpire? It is possible, but that is completely on you. You need to determine whether you're willing to do the work necessary in order for that to transpire. Because, guys, I need everybody to keep in mind, we want people, we want things, right? But we never ask ourselves, if I get this person, will I be ready for this person? Will I be open enough and willing enough to accept this person into my life, right? Things you shouldn't have to worry about, but something to consider at the end of the day, okay? Gonna put that to the side for a second. Make sure that you're pouring love into yourself, okay? Very important. Lily said, I'm spiritual. Yes, 100%. Okay, love that. Jesus, these cards clock me hard. I see you. Lily said, yes, exactly. Lily said, that makes sense. I'm definitely a people pleaser who's trying to do better and choose myself. So continue to choose yourself. And I don't got to tell you because I'm just here to tell you what you already know to be true. And I got chills all at the bottom of my legs as I say this, all right? So double confirmation of what we already know, right? All right? Continue to do that work. You got that love coming in that you want. I promise. Justice is here for you. You just need to continue to do the work, Lily, all right? All right. You got this. I love you. Keep doing the work. And I look forward to hearing back from you, all right? We're going to close this out with an affirmation card, okay? Let's see what Spirit has for us. We got 2 cards out. It says, I am the energy I want to attract. Yo, if I ever seen some shit, this is very, very spot on with who you are and what you're meaning to accomplish in this life. And this is, guys, this is T here. I am the energy I want to attract. Literally, you're the embodiment of the energy that you want to attract. So if you want better, you want love yourself first. And I promise you, the world will reflect that love that you have for yourself back to you tenfold. I promise you. The same way we have negative experiences on ourselves and we think so lowly of ourselves, the world gives you that back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, which way are we leaning more towards, okay? I got 3 cards for you here, okay? 2 more. All right, this is, I am open to change. If this is not spot on, I am open to change, guys. And I say it every day. If you are not willing to do something new, right? If you're not willing to do something new, you allow yourself to succumb to the old things, to the old cycles. And you can't expect new love if you're doing old shit. Okay, does that make sense? All right. And last but not least, I belong. A very, very gorgeous card to end on. And I love to see this. All right. I belong. You belong. All right, Lily. Continue to do the work, my love. All right. Thank you for stopping in. Prayer resonates. Come back. Let me know how it all transpires for you. Okay. All right. So let's see. Lily said, thank you. I just needed the validation, so I appreciate it. No problem. Lily said, I'm literally sobbing right now. Thank you so much. I plan to come back and update you. Thank you so much. Lily, you're more than welcome. Whoever sent that gift, thank you so, so much for that gift. I love you and I appreciate you so much. Lily said, I never felt so seen than here. I love that. I really, really do. Okay. Guys, God is working in this room here today. Can I get a motherfucking amen? You know what I'm saying? And God forgive me for my speech. All right. Much, much love, guys. Jamila said, hey, friend, what up, Jamila? How you been? Lily said, holy fuck, not I belong. Oh, my God, I'm sobbing, bro. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to deliver the cards or deliver the information that God has here for us, okay? Shout out to Amen, to Antoine Sutherland for the amen, excuse me. Tripping on my words here. Shout out to Amanda Renee for that amen. Yonique with that amen. May with that amen. 392 Marie with that amen. Brooklyn's Finest 85 said, hey, love, how you doing? I'm glad these messages are resonating for my people out there. Shout out to all of you guys. Angie, stay fit with the amen. I see you. Appreciate you coming in. And thank you for that love that you sent. I seen that. Angie said, would Junior text me back before week's end? I got you. All right. We're working on it. I'm working my way down is what I mean, guys. Yonique said, will the reconciliation between me and Magic make us have a stronger relationship? I got you, Yonique. You're on the list. Kenya said, thank you. You're more than welcome. Let me see. I'm catching up on my comments, guys. Nikita Batista said, how about my upcoming days? Nikita, I do have a list here, guys. If you guys want to be prioritized, send gifts, guys. You do not have to send gifts. Gifts are not unnecessary, but they are much appreciated. Guys, like the live, share the live, repost the live, and follow me, guys. As long as you guys are interacting with the live, they give you points towards the list. You see the 22 people here? You click on that, it'll open up, and it'll show you who all is on the list, okay? And as long as you're being interactive, TikTok gives you guys points, and you move up and down the list based off how you guys are interacting, all right? So I only tell you guys to send gifts because that is a form of interacting with the live, okay? Since I do not have a moderator, this is what allows me to keep track of all of you guys. All right. And the love is so much appreciated. And the gifts and interacting with the live allows me to connect with you guys a whole lot more and allows me to give you a better reading, hence a better experience for you. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes, guys. We're at 49.7K right now. The goal is 50K. We are down the street from that goal, guys. Thank you guys so much. Lily said, why did I feel him as if it was real? It felt so real when he picked me up in that hotel bed, but I still feel him in my own apartment. Why not? That was Lily. Shamil, it's Shamil. Thank you again. So King said Shamil. Thank you again. Okay, Shamil, thank you for coming in. Kenya said, I'll come back again. Okay, Shamil, thank you for coming in. Lily said, I know he's good or at least a protector, but why and who is he? May, thank you for sharing the live 2 times. Jenny Bobani, what up? Yonique said, I already asked it. 392. Marie shared the live. Thank you. Steffi said, hey, hope your night's going great. Steffi, it is. I appreciate you coming in. Angie, stay fit. Thank you for the 4 roses. For the 5 roses, shout out to you. May at Yonique Glow, Honey Glow, say yes, now you wait your turn or skip the line by sending gifts. Yes. All right. So it looks like I'm about caught up, guys, on my comments. May, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. Emma, welcome in. Said, does Quinn miss me? You are on the list. And May said, at Lily, that's step 1 to do better. Love that. Good for you. Shout out May. Antoine Sutherland said, well said. Shout out to you, Mr. Sutherland. Pamela Purple with the follow. Thank you so much. Let me see. You on the wrong spot, I see. Hold on, guys. I can't see you anyway, but there we go. 50K. I did say 50K. Yeah, I did. Y'all blowing it out of the water though. I see y'all. Let's see. Mr. Sutherland, thank you for the rose. Every day starts with self-love. Antoine Sutherland, thank you. Yes, indeed, I agree 100%. It does. Let's see. Did I call you Anthony? My bad. Let's see. Jamila, what up? Thank you for sharing the live. Angie, stay fit. Thank you for the follow. May with the share. Shout out to you. Angie, stay fit with that hand heart. Appreciate that. Let's see. I'm about caught up, guys. Chris, welcome in. Brooklyn's Finest said, Ashe, shout out to you. Chris said, what's happening with my relationship with Robert? Chris, you're on the list, all right? May, thank you for sharing the live. Antoine, thank you for sharing the live. Yonique, Honey Glow, thank you for the 3 heart puffs. May said 50K, you said. Shh, y'all done blown it out the water. We're at 52.1K, guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Guys, I appreciate you guys ever so dearly. Do me a favor, guys. The new goal is going to be 60K. All right, let's run it up. All right. Angie, stay fit. Thank you for the 5 roses once again. Marie 392. Appreciate you. Thank you for sharing the live. Yonique Honey Glow said my question was after Lily's. Please be patient, guys. I'm the one keeping track. All right. Chosen one with the follow. If you want to know where you're at on the list, for all my people, if you want to know where you reside on the list, all right, so nobody gets confused and y'all can see exactly where I'm looking at, right? So you see what order I'm going in. Click on the 17 people. It'll open up and it'll show you where you are at on the list, okay? That's the list that I'm following, all right? So therefore, that's the list that we're following as a whole, people, okay? Chosen one with the follow, thank you so much. May, thank you for the share. Chosen one, or AKA Leah, will I meet Andrew this year? I got you, Chosen one. You are on the list. All right, Chosen one, thank you for the share. Serena, thank you for the follow. May said, what's your next goal? 60K. She said, bet. All right. Shout out, May, man. Serena said, hello, everyone. Serena, thank you for coming in and saying hello to the people. Shout out to you. Serena, thank you for sharing the live. Angie, stay fit. Shout out my top 3. Angie, stay fit. Drop your question for me, please. Angie, stay fit is in my number 1. Amanda Renee is in my number 2. And thank you for waiting so patiently, guys. And Pretty Girl is in my number 3. All right. I'm working my way down, guys. Listen, thank you guys for being in here, showing so much love, so much support, and running the numbers up for me. Okay. Yonique Honey Glow is in my number 5. Yonique Honey Glow is in my number 4. Mona is in my number 5. Maria is in my number 6. It's Me China, number 7. May May, number 8. Antoine Sutherland, number 9. RMW Accessories, number 10. And Serena is number 11. Everyone else is after that, all right? So that's where we at. Waiting on my girl Angie Stay Fit to drop her question. Let's see. Here's my question. What is that? Angie. Will Junior text me before the end of this week? Yonique, thank you for the finger hearts. I appreciate that. The 3 of them. Shout out to you. Let's see. Will Junior text me before the end of the week? Let's see. Oof. All right. So I got 4 of Wands in the reverse. All right. This is personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, home conflict, transience, and transition. Okay. It looks like to me that both of you guys are transitioning from one old thing to a new thing. And it looks like you guys might have been going through a little back and forth, like a little conflict, things of that nature. Let's see. Can I get further clarity? Can we get some more information here? I've got the 2 of Pentacles, right? 2 of Pentacles states multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, and balancing decisions. So you have a very important decision to make, all right? On whether this relationship is really beneficial for you, right? 555 up top, guys. Those look up those angel numbers, guys. This is a prominent number for somebody. So 555, look up those angel numbers. There's a message there for somebody, okay? Mona said, I'll send my questions since I'm getting close. Miss Mona, please be patient. You found the gift icon. I don't know if you're getting into work, but is my candle in favor for Deshaun? Yeah, you can drop your gift if you want to move further up on the list, Mona, all right? Pretty Girl said it's froze on my end. Is anybody else frozen? I got full bars on my end, guys. Doesn't look like it's frozen. Something's going on with my Apple Pay. Mona said no. Okay, so May said I'm not frozen. Okay, perfect. All right. So there's multiple priorities. It looks like there's prosperity here, though, Misfit. All right. But as far as this relationship goes, it's going to determine whether you're willing to make that decision. Angie Stay Fit said no, you're good. Lost on that, but will Junior text me before the end of the week? Okay. So this is what I'll say. It doesn't look like he's going to text you before the end of the week, but you're going to have to make a very important decision on whether this person is for you. But this is very abundant information. This is very the decision that you make is bringing in abundance for you, though. Even though you have these very important decisions to make, it's bringing in prosperity because you have these important decisions to make. Does that make sense, Misfit? I want to make sure that this read is making sense to you here. If it's resonating, up to you. Take what resonates, discard what does not. Angie Fit said yes. Okay, cool. May, thank you for sharing the live. All right. So that's all I have for that. I'm going to end out your reading because all my gifters get an extra read from or extra pull from the affirmations deck. Pulling a card, and I've got I am proud of myself. All right. I am proud of myself. So it looks to me that you are doing the work. You are working hard in whatever field it is that you are working in. and allow yourself more often than you do to take a moment to realize you don't need someone else to tell you that you're proud of you. All you need is you. But take a moment, pat yourself on the back, congratulate yourself for doing those things that were vital to the title, that allowed you to gain the things that you did, okay? This is beautiful energy. Continue to do the work. And yes, so clarity, the answer is no. Yes, the answer is no. He may not talk to you this week or send you that text this week, but you're going to have to make an important decision on whether this relationship is really beneficial for you or not. But it's going to be prosperous either way it goes, okay? You need to determine. So this leads me to this is what it all amounts to. You are the author of your own life, right? So whether it works out or not is completely up to you. All right? The text thing may not be what you wanted to hear, but Mamie said, sad how most of us are anxious about man problems. I hear that. The real Smokey Lee said, what's up, bro? Welcome back. How you doing, fam? Angie Stay Fit says, so true. All right. So I'm gonna move on to my next read. Pretty girl, you still having problems on your side? Let's see. Serena said, good on my end. Good. Okay. Maymay's not frozen. Yonique's not frozen. Maymay shared the live. Appreciate that. Let's see. 392 Marie, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. The real Smokey Lee, thank you for sharing the live. Maymay, thank you for sharing the live. Mona said, at Maymay, unfortunately so. Maymay said, at Mona, I love your PFP, by the way. Your profile picture. Okay. All right, boy, anyway. All right. Let me see, guys. Who I've got next here? I've got Amanda Renee. If you would, drop your question for me. Amanda Renee. Misfit went ahead and dropped off. So I got Amanda Renee in my top spot. I've got Yonique in my number 2 and Mona in my number 3 spot. All right. Then I've got Miss Marie, Maymay, China, Antoine, Serena, Smokey Lee, and Yuma, and Heart Ray. All right. That's the list so far, guys. So we're waiting on the lovely Amanda Renee now. And then we'll move on to the next questions. Guys, for my YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the live if you guys are enjoying the readings that you guys are getting so far, okay? If anybody has any questions, please feel free to drop your question in the comments, okay? Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you guys, everybody, for liking the live. I appreciate that, guys. We are almost at 60K like it's nothing, guys. And as I say, we hit 60K. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys all for running it up. I love you all so much. Appreciate all the love and support. Man, I can't say it enough. All right, guys, the new goal, we're gonna push it to about 70K. Okay, 70K. Let's run it up. Mona said we are here for you, Mona. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. May, 70K, baby. Let's get it. She said, what's the third goal? Amanda Renee, whenever you get a moment, drop your question for me, darling. All right. Yonique, I got you second. Just waiting on Miss Amanda Renee and then Yonique. I'm going to get you in just a moment. Tanya Maddox, thank you for coming in. Is Rolanda going to marry me? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Amanda said, can you not see mine? No, ma'am. I cannot. Does anybody else see Amanda's question? I don't see it. Maymay, thank you for sharing the live. Yonique said, okay. I can't. Do me a favor. If you're being filtered, put it. Maymay said, I don't see it. Try to submit them in blocks, if that makes sense. Tanya said, I don't see the question either. Yeah, so you can submit your question in sections, if that makes sense. Another way. Tanya said, yeah, you can submit it in sections. I say that's the best way to do it. Mimi said, and censor words too. Just a general, please. Okay, Amanda, I got you. You an angel. I don't know why I want to call y'all both the same person. Tanya Maddox said, can I get a question answered? Tanya, you are on the list. Everybody who comes in gets a question answered. Guys, if anybody is looking for a personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me via profile. Personal reads are $35, $55 for a Zoom call. Okay, so $35 for a phone call, $55 for a Zoom call. Guys, also, if you want to be prioritized, drop the gifts in the chat. All right, you guys share the live, repost the live, follow me, beautiful things like that. As long as you are interacting in the live in some way, shape, or form, guys, you guys move up on the list. Okay, so I appreciate all of you guys here today, all the love and support you guys have given so far. Shout out to all you guys. All right, let's see, what message do we have from Miss Amanda Renee? I feel like this card is coming up a lot today, which has not happened for me yet, but this speaks on meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and disconnection, or disconnected rather. All right, so connecting with yourself, you know what I'm saying, a lot more than you have been, Miss Renee, making sure that you're doing the proper meditations, speaking with your spiritual team, so on and so forth, speaking with God on an everyday basis, talking with God like he is your BFF, you know what I'm saying, like he's the MFer down the street, you know what I'm saying, just the everyday Joe, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to speak to this individual with no issue. I just received, I received a PayPal. Who sent that? Did someone send me something? Let me know. Did anybody send me anything? All right, let's keep it going. Can I get some more information on this, Spirit? I got the Ace of Wands here. In the reverse, this is delays, lack of motivation, lack of energy, lack of passion, weighed down, and boredom. Okay, so as of lately, it doesn't seem like you've been feeling very passionate about the things that have been going on around you, and it's been causing this disconnection, okay? When we're feeling this way, guys, whenever we're feeling bored, disconnected, this is the time where we feel in that space, and I'm getting chills in the bottom of my legs. I say this because I'm winding up for something revolutionary. All right. When we're bored, we have nothing to do. We sit down, right? And we speak to God. Yeah, I've been down for a few weeks. All right. I hear you. We all been there, right? To some degree, right? When we're feeling these ways, right? We sit down, we speak to our spiritual team about the things that are transpiring in our lives, and God will always bring you away, all right? To get from one thing to another, to move from this thing to the next better thing, okay? Sexy B, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, all right? Continue to do the work, Amanda, all right? You're pulling out all this, but your spiritual team wants you to connect with them more, all right? There will be no room for boredom as long as you're connecting with your spiritual team, okay? They'll give you something to do, I promise, all right? May share the live. Thanks so much. I've definitely been slacking, so I appreciate that. No problem, fam. No problem at all right? So we're going to end this read on a high note, all right? All right. With the affirmations deck, we've got I am brave. And I got chills as I say this. Never forget, Amanda, you are brave. You are resilient. All right. You are the reason why. Okay. All right. And this bravery is going to carry you. Just trust and believe. Pray to God for all things in this world to happen for you. And they will. Okay. God will get you. He will raise you from all things. You just need to put forth the effort and talk to him, speak to him. It's as easy as that. All right. Amanda Renee, I see you, fam. I see you. And God loves you. I love you. Keep doing the work. All right. I believe in you. All right. Thank you for coming through. Come back and let me know how this goes. All right. I love to hear from you, family. It's always good to see you. Amanda Renee said, thank you, love. Anytime, family. It's a pleasure, always. Serena, thank you for sharing the live. Tanya Maddox said, is Rolanda going to marry me? Tanya, you're new to the live, so all my people, if you guys can help out the lovely individual, tell them how this works. Guys, if you want to be prioritized, give gifts in the chat, right? If you don't mind waiting and you can't send gifts, perfectly fine. Like the live, share the live, repost the live. Follow me, guys. That is the way to move up on the list. The list is here, 13 people. Click on that. It'll open up and it'll show you where you are on the list. Okay, guys? All right. Tanya said, thank. I'm assuming you mean thanks. All right. And May said, at Tanya Maddox, you ask and wait your turn. Support or send gifts to skip the line. Thank you, May. I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am. That's how we roll in here, guys. Just so I can make sure that I can get to all these lovely people in here. All the people that have been patiently waiting in the chat. All right. All right, Miss Unique. Yonique. Or Unique. I want to say Yonique. But if you could, Miss Honeyglow, if you could drop your question for me, please. I got you. Shout out to my top three. I've got Amanda Renee, Unique, and I've got Mona. All right. Unique said, will the reconciliation between me and Magic make us have a stronger relationship? Unique said, okay. All right. What information do I have here for Miss Unique? I've got 3 cards, right? I've got the 2 of Swords. This is difficult decisions. This is weighing options, avoidance, and deadlock, okay? All right. So you're making a difficult decision here. There's something that's allowing this difficult decision to transpire. It looks like a hard decision that you need to make. This is the strength in reverse. This is inner strength. This is self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, pride, things of that nature, okay? I got one more card for you to sew this up to really tell me what it is we need to know here, okay? And this is 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak, all right? This is suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, and depression. So what I'm getting from this, right? And let me preface this. I just want to drop this out there and say this. I pray, Miss Unique, that you are getting exactly what it is that you deserve. And when I say this, I have to say, I hope that it works out for you. I pray that it works out for you. It looks like here, based off the cards that I have, and I got chills on my right leg as I say this, there's been a lot that has transpired, a lot of damage that has been done, and it does not look like this is something that can be easily gotten up out of, okay? Not without the proper work being done, okay? All right? So, as long as you're willing to do all this work, and that's going to take time, all right? You can pull out of it, but right now, based off the circumstances that we find ourselves in, it does not look like it's working out the way that you'd like it to, okay? Unique said, wow. So it sounds like it's resonating for you. And I love to hear that, all right? I pray that it continues to resonate, all right? Unique said, so true, confirmation. All right, there you go. Shout out Miss Unique, all right? Be willing to do the work. Be willing to put in the hard work because there's a lot of shit that has gone on and transpired. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. And a lot of times, and I'm going to say this, just because a lot of times does not make it all the time, right? All right, so let me finish this. A lot of times when that much damage has been done, it is very hard to get up out of that damage, all right? And trust again, all right? So not to say that it can't happen, right? It's going to be very hard to get up out of it. So as long as you are willing to put in the work, you can, all right? All right. Shout out to you, Miss Unique. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to pull one more card for you from the affirmations deck. See what Spirit has for you, okay? All right, we got here. I have the power within me. And this card could not be more right on time. Unique, Honey Glow. I have the power within me. Understanding that you are the reason for every season, right? You have the ability to make anything transpire for you in this lifetime, all right? You have the power within, understanding No one else can take your power from you unless you decide to give that power to them. Do not let them have your power. All right? You are the power source. Remember that in all things that you do. They cannot take it from you. Okay? All right. Unique said, I understand and thank you so much. You're more than welcome. You were so on point. Good. I'm glad. The goal is to be here to help you guys. Unique said confirmation. Love to hear that. Yes, ma'am. All right. Shout out to you, Miss Unique. I love you. Continue to do the work. Speak to God on an everyday basis. All right. And I hope to hear back from you soon. Okay. All right. Much love. All right. May said at Tanya Maddox, yes, you have to wait your turn in the list or keep supporting and go up. Yes, ma'am, Miss May, that's the way. May said at JR, yes, and you can skip the line by supporting, likes and such, or send gifts. Yes, thank you so much. Unique said thank you for your support. Much love. Right back at you, family. I appreciate you coming through. All right, guys, thank you for all of the likes. We are at 68K for the likes right now. The goal is 70K. Let's continue to run it up. For all my people who are giving gifts, you guys are being prioritized, all right? Continue to like the live, share the live, repost the live, and follow me, guys, okay? Anybody looking for a personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me. My profile, top left-hand corner. Send me a direct message. It is $35 for a phone call with me, $55 for a Zoom call. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, these cards do not lie, okay? All right? Whatever it is that you want to know, I promise you, we'll get down to the bottom of it, all right? Spirit loves you too much to let you live or continue to live in the land of delusion, all right? All right. So who we got up next? I got 13 people in the spot. I got Mona. Mona's up next. Shout out to my top three. I've got Amanda, my number one. I've got Mona, my number two. And Miss Marie, 392, and my number three. All right. Thank you, Miss Marie, for the share. Shout out to you. All right. We working our way. Then I got May. It's me, China. Antoine, Serena, La Princia, Tina Carter. That's my list so far, guys. And Heart Ray, Uma as well. All right. That's who I've got left on the list, guys. All right. Keep running up those likes, sharing the live, all that good stuff. Just supporting the channel, guys. Appreciate all the support you guys are sending my way. All right. Okay. I'm waiting for Miss Mona. If you could drop your question here, and Miss Marie, I'm going to get to you next. Mona, is my candle in effect for Deshaun after it burns out? Okay, so you want to know if your candle's going to work, basically, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's see. 70K, let's go. May, I see you, fam. Shout out to all you guys. I love you all dearly. Thank you guys so much for getting us to 70K. Yeah, Amanda Renee, yes, 70K. Tanya Maddox said done. 70,000. Yes, May, we went from 30 to 70. Yeah, run it up. May, I see you, fam. I see you. If you already know, I know you part of the reason for that. Come on now. Mona said, woo, yeah. We running it up. I see y'all, man. All right. So I've got Mona for you. I've got strength in reverse, right? Strength in the reverse says inner strength. This is self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, and pride. Okay. All right. So this is either you or that other individual. One of the two. I'm not too sure, but we're going to find out. Let's get down to the bottom of this. Can I get some more information on this strength card, please? What else do we need to know here? Oh, man. Okay, so we got a lot of energy coming out, Mona, okay? We got the Knight of Wands in reverse, all right? This is passion project, anger, scattered energy, delays, and frustration. So, all right. So it's giving me energy like, have you been angry lately? This is giving me, I want to think them, but this is giving me more so you, right? I've got Two of Cups here in the reverse. This is self-love, disharmony, distrust, breakups, imbalance, tension, and broken communication. So it looks like it's giving me energy like beef. Like the communication between you and this individual is not the best, right now. All right. And self-love is necessary in order for this to get better. All right. Okay. So we've got the 7 of Wands here. This is exhaustion, giving up, destroyed confidence, overwhelming, overly protective. This is either giving me him or them. Mona said, yeah, things have been happening where it's been going against what I've been wanting, especially the past 2 days. Okay, yeah. It seems like to be a lot of static here is what I'm getting. So it definitely, these cards looks like it's reflecting exactly what is transpiring so far. We've got the 9 of Wands here. This is inner resources, struggle, overwhelmed, on edge, defensive, paranoia, exhaustion, fatigue, and lack of motivation. So this is both of you guys, okay? So all in all, what I've gotten from these cards is both of you guys have been putting up a lot of energy to get a whole lot of a little, okay? This is causing a lot of anger, a lot of resentment. And I can tell you right now, no candle is going to change that, okay? It just can't. Not without the proper work being done, all right? You need to do the work from the inner. Self-love is necessary for anything to transpire or work out the way that you want it to, Mona. Does that make sense? So does that mean I'm delaying the candle's energy? It has nothing to do. This is much so talking less about the candle. My love, this is what I have to tell you. Candles are great. All right? Candles are great. But the power's within. You're putting too much stock into something, an object that is inanimate, that does not hold the power. You have the power within. This is about you here, right? We want to get down to the source of it all, and you are the source, my love. Self-love is necessary. Mona says, so I need to work on myself before trying to fix him or our relationship. God, she sees, and I love that you can actually realize that. It's very important that you just pour self-love. Yes, a resounding yes to your question. Pour into yourself. There's nothing in this life that you cannot have, but you've got to do the inner work in order to make that happen. Once again, there's no candle that can save that. All right? Candles, I can tell you right now, can work, but they can work for short stints of time, just like anything else. See a candle as a Band-Aid. Okay? It's a patch. No. See it as better yet. This is a better example. You're on the boat, you're the boat, or the relationship is the boat, and there's a leak at the bottom of the hole, and you patch it up with some duct tape. It's only going to hold for so long, okay? Unless you actually get in there and do the internal work within the inside and weld that thing shut. It is just a simple Band-Aid. It's just a simple patch. It's not going to last forever. Does that make sense? Do the inner work, Mona. I promise you. This relationship can work if you're willing to do the inner work. Right now, it's not looking too great because that inner work is not being done. All right? Mona, you're in my top 3. You weren't able to give a gift, but you're in my top 3, so I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you, okay? Gift givers in my top 3s are getting card pulls automatically from the affirmation deck, okay? Sorry, guys, 1 second. Okay. Let's see. What message do we have here? I am not afraid of failure. Mona, I am not afraid of failure. I've never pulled this card before. This is a beautiful card to get, and it resonates, I think, with exactly what's transpiring in your life right now. This is beautiful. All right? You're not afraid to do what's necessary or do what it takes, no matter what it looks like, in order for things to happen for you in your life, okay? No matter what it looks like, as long as you are putting genuine effort and energy towards the thing that you want, you are not scared of fear, all right? Because you're willing to do the work, all right? All right, Mona. Let's see, what'd you say? Mona said, I appreciate you so much. You are a blessing, Mona. I'm glad I can help, okay? Happy to help. This warmed my heart truly. Mona, I'm happy I can help. I'm glad. So happy to hear. All right. For my YouTube people, please subscribe to the channel, like the live, so on and so forth. Hopefully these messages are resonating with you guys, I'm able to help someone out there. Someone can gravitate towards these messages and feel it for themselves, okay? Because maybe it resonates with somebody in their lives. I can only imagine that someone out there is going through something similar. And I saw somebody in my TikTok live that said something similar. They were something to the degree of like, you just read my life story or something like that when I was doing a reading for someone else. So let's see. Really quickly. Let me catch up on my comments, guys. That Furniture Girl 1, shout out to you. Say you just described my life. Okay, so there you go. Shout out to you. It's resonating for somebody out there. Welcome in. Good to have you. 20 Miss Crowns 26 said hello. Welcome in. Mona said, oh no, I already read that. Sierra said, will my housing situation improve soon? Thank you for coming in, Miss Sierra. Shout out to you. Tanya Maddox said I have to go back to work. That's why I kept asking. All right, Mona. So I completely understand. Guys, I need you guys to understand the only way to make things happen. Excuse me, guys. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me just a moment. Okay. So, Tanya, let me explain to everybody how this works. Tanya, I understand that you need to go back to work. So, guys, if you cannot wait, right? Let's say you don't have time to wait, right? The quickest way to get a reading, if you want a reading right now, quick in a hurry, right? An express reading, guys, you can go to my profile, top left-hand corner. You can find my Zelle or my PayPal. You can send a donation, guys. I don't care what you send. You send $1, you send 50 cents, you send whatever. You send me that donation, I will do your reading right here, right now, okay? Other than that, I need everybody to understand, if you came here, there are people here that have put in the time and the energy and the effort to be on the list and be at the very top of the list, all right? If you are sending in gifts, which most of my people have, they're at the top of the list, all right? I will not prioritize anybody over you just because you have to go, all right? No disrespect and all love to all you guys out there, but everybody in here gets a fair shake and everybody in here has been waiting for a read, okay? Once again, respectfully, all right? So if you cannot stay for the read, you can let me know, hey, I don't have time to stay. I'll come back and I'll be like, hey, look, next time you see me, follow me. Next time you see me, it'll let you know I'm live. You can come back into the live, and next time you see me and say, hey, I wasn't able to get a reading, and I got you, all right? But yeah, man. Patience, guys. Patience. Y'all gonna have to wait. I'm only one person. I'll get to everybody as soon as I can. All right. I mean, May Tanya said. May said at Tanya Maddox, he's live every day at around this time or an hour earlier. You can always come again. Thank you, May. Appreciate you. Mona, let me see. Nope. May said at Tanya Maddox, yes. Can you get him to answer? Tanya. May at Tanya Maddox, I can't. You just gotta wait your turn or come tomorrow again if you're busy. Yes, ma'am. May share at the live. Thank you so much. Let's see. Aish said hi. Morning. How you doing, Aish? Welcome in. May, thank you for sharing the live. Pretty Girl or Ebony said, will my date this Friday go well? I got you. Aish said, how are you? I'm well. Aish, how you doing? Let's see. May said at Tanya Maddox, because there are people before you. Tanya said, I'm waiting. Debbie Otaro said, how many cars? What you talking about, Debbie? May said, I made it to the top 3. Let's go. Amanda Renee said, glad you got that one out of here. Yeah, for sure. Promise Gazzy with the follow. Debbie Otaro with the follow. Appreciate you. May share the live. Appreciate that. Pretty girl. Thank you for the hashtag for you. Tanya said, I'm a supervisor. Ma'am, it don't matter. Love that you got your position. And I'm only say this one last time, all right? Because I'm not going to direct my attention towards you any further, Miss Tanya, okay? The last time I'm going to do this, if you want to be prioritized, send a gift in the chat. I haven't seen you send one gift. Send a donation. I haven't seen you send one donation, okay? You don't have to. Nobody has to. Everybody reads are free, all right? If you can't do any of those things, I'm going to need you to wait patiently. Otherwise, I will. I'm saying I can wait. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. And that's for anybody and everybody, guys. If you guys want to be prioritized, just send gifts in the chat, guys. You want to send a donation, go to my profile up top left-hand corner. You can send a Zelle. You can send a PayPal. Whatever you want to send, does not matter. Now, we'll knock out your reading right here, right now, okay? I understand that people have lives. Not everybody has time to sit on live all day and listen to me yap. I feel that. All right? These are ways I made it easy for quicker. I'm going to take my time on everybody's reading. Just like when I get to the lovely Tanya, I'm going to take my time on her reading, all right? Everybody gets a fair shake. 777 as I say this. So look up that angel number, okay? That is a prominent message for somebody out there, okay? Let's see. Aish said pretty low, actually. Aish, you keep coming and asking me about the same person, fam. It's me trying to say I just jumped back on connected. Cool. May said no, I dropped to number 4. May said I'm back to number 3. Never mind. Okay, so May jumping all over the place. Okay, I see you. I think because Pretty Girl jumped in and jumped out. IE said, well, Obad texted me this week. IE said pretty low. All right, I got you, fam. I'll get to you in just a moment. Debbie. So Aish, today's the last day that I'm going to answer your question about Obad. Guys, I'm not a fan of answering questions, the same old question over and over and over again. Aish, much love to you, baby. But listen, you gotta stop doing this to yourself. I'm not a fan of self-harm. All right. And I say this only for you. All right. You ask the same things, guys. I cannot keep answering the same questions. And y'all thinking it's going to change on a constant basis. Not how this works. All right. Okay. So let's see. Who is that? It's me, China. It took me off the list. Nah, China, you're number 3. Thought you were pulling cards. Debbie said. Oh, okay. May with the hashtag for you. Appreciate that. May said working hard for the affirmation card. I see you. May, thank you for sharing the live. All right. Pretty girl, what'd you have? What'd you say? What's your question? Will my date this Friday go well? Okay. All right. All right. So I've got the 3 of Cups in the upright. And Miss Ebony, it looks like this is celebration. This is friendship. This is collaboration, creativity, friendship, community, and happiness. This is very good. Energy. I'm sending you gifts and it's not showing. If it's you sending me gifts not showing, I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Yeah. So you're celebrating something. It's very, very beautiful energy. Love to see this. All right. It looks like your date is going to go very, very well. Okay. So shout out to you, Miss Ebony. All right. I got you with where you at? What number are you? You're my top 2, right? So we're going to pull from you're my top 3. You're number 2. Pretty girl said, thank you. You're more than welcome. I'm going to pull from the affirmation deck. We're going to close it out on a higher note. It's already very good energy, but why not some more good energy, right? Couldn't hurt. I can rely on myself. Very, very, very beautiful energy. I love to see that. You can rely on yourself. Yes, we're at 80K. Amanda Renee, May. Yes, yes, indeed. We run it up. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. All right. You guys been running them likes up. All right, let's take it to 90K, guys. 90K is the goal. All right. Miss Ebony, you can rely on yourself. All right. Understanding that self-love is necessary every day, every moment. All right. That you don't need anybody inherently. It's okay to want others. All right. But all you need is yourself, and you can rely on yourself in order to get anything that you want. May said 90K is easy. Let's go. Shout out May, man. Yes, ma'am. I feel that. All right. So, very great energy, Miss Ebony. Prayers to your date this weekend, and come back and let us know how that goes. Okay. Appreciate you coming in. All right. Pretty girl said, I understand and thank you. You're more than welcome. Okay, so Hattie, welcome in. Said, will I be happier with Herman or Whippia? Hopefully, I don't think I said the name right. Guys, if you want to know where you're at on the list, click on the 17 people. It'll open up, right? And then you should be able to see a name. If you don't see a name, let me know if you do not show up on that list, okay? All right, Debbie. Okay, I see you. May said at Tanya, click on the number 15 on the top. Yes, top right hand corner. Thank you, May. Queen Hattie, will I be happier with Herman? Okay, I got you, Queen Hattie. You're on the list. May said the number next to your name is your place on the list. Yes, ma'am. I sent you 2 hand hearts in a row. So Debbie, let me check right now. Debbie, I'm not seeing you. You only have 6 points. So if you're not showing, I can't give you the credit. You are number 8 on the list, okay? Pretty girl said thank you. Yep, got you. Hattie, I see your question. Let me see. May, thank you for sharing the live. Hattie, I see your question. All right. I've got It's Me China. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so Tanya, I'm not seeing you on the list. You could be private. Yeah, you're not showing on the list. I'm gonna have to follow you. If your account's private, you're not going to show. Yeah, your account's private, Tanya. That's why you're not showing up on my list. May said number 3. Shout out May. Malachi D said Gladys, 10 in the list. Perfect. So Tanya, go in and accept my friend request. You should show up on the list. Aish said I'm not showing up on the list either. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, your account's private too, Aish. Accept my friend request, and you should show up. Aish, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Who I got? It's Me China. It's Me China 4. Drop your question. I did accept it. Okay, it's not private anymore. Okay, let me see. It just showed 2 seconds ago that it was private. I'm not showing you on the list just yet. It may take a moment. Sometimes it takes a moment. Andy, welcome in. Said, will Z and me reconcile soon? Tanya said, I didn't get it. Hold on. All right. You requested to follow this private account. All right, so I just sent it, Tanya. Check it again. It should show. Who was that? Liliana, thank you for the follow. I appreciate the love. Is the guy I'm talking to interested in me, or is he just stringing me along? Okay, got you. All right, Andy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Liliana said, can I ask a question? Yes, ma'am, you may. You are on the list. Is the guy I'm talking to interested in me, or is he stringing me along? Let's see what messages we have for It's Me China here. Okay. Nicolene, welcome in. Said, will my boyfriend marry me? You are on the list. I got the 8 of Wands in the upright. This is speed, rapid action, movement, swift change, manifesting quickly, quick decisions, and air travel. All right. So this is very, very great energy. But continuing on that, to clarify just a little bit more, we've got the 7 of Cups. This is dealing with opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. Okay. So it looks like there's very prosperous energy. All right. But it does not look like in the field in which that you're speaking on currently. It looks like you may be living in a little bit of illusion with this individual. So just be very careful, very cautious about that. This is the thing that's throwing me just a little bit, is this 8 of Wands. But let me see. Can I get some more clarity on that, please? I dropped a 4 again. May I see you going up and down. Oh, never mind again. All right, so I got 4 cards. 7 of Wands here, right? This is exhaustion, giving up, destroyed confidence, overwhelmed, overly protected. Yeah, this isn't, I'm not liking this. 6, 9 of Wands in the reverse, inner resources struggle, overwhelmed, on edge. Yeah. How's the relationship like with you and this individual? Because I'm not seeing it being very good. China, what's the relationship like between you two? Because I'm seeing exhaustion, self-love is necessary here. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, disharmony, distrust, breakups, imbalance, tension. I see you being very prosperous in so many more areas, but not this one. Does that make sense? You got so much prosperity coming in. You are very prosperous, very abundant person. But this relationship seems to me that it's taking a lot of unnecessary energy away from you. Sarah McDonald with the follow. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. So far, so good. Just getting started, just second guessing. Okay. I don't know if it's you or if it's this individual. Okay. I'm not specifically getting from this individual, but just be very concerning. I wouldn't say that there's anything like this person stringing you along. Be very cautious about yourself. Love yourself during this process. Okay. Love yourself in the process of this relationship, and things will go the way that they need to. But I think you might be putting, based off what you're saying, it might seem like you're putting a lot of self-imposed BS on the situation. Tanya, I'm going to go ahead and, how long can I, let me see real quick. Okay. I'm going to put you on timeout for a minute. I'm kind of tired of seeing your questions for now. Because you're going to have to wait just a little bit. Tanya, I muted you for a minute. You're on like a 1-minute timeout. There's too many people ahead of you. You're asking way too many questions to be in the position that you're at. And you're not even really putting forth effort. You're really just asking a whole bunch of questions. You're not even really supporting the channel. I think you shared the live once. I appreciate that, though. I think you did. But way too many questions. You just need to be patient when you come here, guys. I don't need to be distracted with a whole bunch of questions and things of that nature. I need you guys to figure these things out on your own. You guys are adults, okay? Sarah McDonald said good night from Guana. Is that how you say that? Shout out to you. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, though, guys. Sarah McDonald, thank you for coming in. Shout out to you. Liliana said, will Leo and I be serious, or should I move on? Okay, Liliana, I've got you on the list, guys. Liliana, I see that your daily heart me is gray. Update your status, family. I see you. Appreciate you coming back. Mrs. Hype, thank you for the follow. May said close to 90K. Yeah, I see it. Let's go. Let's run it up, guys. Queen Haiti with the follow. Appreciate you. Jamie, what up with you, Jamie? How you doing, fam? Mrs. Hype with the love you so much. I appreciate that. Mrs. Hype with the heart me. Shout out to you. Miss Halligan, how you been, fam? I ain't seen you on live in a minute. What you been doing? Mrs. Hype said good night. Checking in from Florida. Shout out, Miss Hype, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Good night to all you beautiful people. I appreciate you guys stopping in to say your good nights and things of that nature. You guys are wonderful souls. Jamie said, hello, hello, hello. Jamie with the Daily Heart, me appreciate you. Jamie said, great. How are you? Phenomenal, baby. Good to see you as always. My grandbaby had surgery. How's the grandbaby doing, man? Prayers to a quick recovery. Jamie, thank you for the repost. I appreciate that. Who do I got next? I've got It's Me China. Yeah. Let me pull a card for you, Miss China. She's amazing. Beautiful. I'm glad to hear that, Miss Jamie. Thank you for the hashtag for you. It's Me China. Very quickly, I'm going to pull from the affirmations deck just real quick, just to end the cards or end the reading on a high note, okay? Ms. Halligan, thank you for the paper crane. I love you, girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for the love. We got one of the OGs in the building. What messages do we have for Miss China? Okay. Got two cards here. This is I will find the beauty in today. All right. Very much so getting yourself out of anxious energies. All right. And allowing yourself to have, hey, thank you for the hearts. Shout out to Jamie. Allowing yourself to be more in this self-love energy. Is any of this resonate? Does any of this make sense? Tanya said, well, hi there. What up, family? How you doing, Miss Tanya? Good to see you, fam. I pray it is, okay? Hopefully this is resonating, and I hope you can take some of this to the bank, okay? All right, I can rely on myself, okay? This is doubling down on that self-love that I spoke on, okay? It's me trying to say, yes, it do. It makes plenty of sense. Okay, lovely. I'm glad to hear, all right? I'm only here to help or reflect back what you guys already know to be true. That's all I'm here for, okay? All right. All right, Tanya Maddox, please be patient with me. You are on the list, family. I got you, all right? I got you locked. I promise, all right? Please, less with the questions and more so being supportive, going back and forth, being kind and courteous to your neighbors, so on and so forth. Less with the questions, por favor, okay? You're distracting me, all right? Let's see, May with the 90K. Shout out to May, man. We running it up. Guys, last but not least, we're going to take it to the home, all right? 100K, guys. China said, amen, God bless. Cool. God bless you. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome, China. So we're going to take this to 10K. After 10K, guys, I'm going to stop accepting readings, okay? So let's push it. 10K, we're almost home. Guys, for all my new people in here, if anybody's interested in a reading, please feel free to reach out to me. My profile, top left-hand corner, send a direct message to me. Personal reads are $35 for a phone call, $55 for a Zoom call, okay? If anybody should so feel called to do so, all right? Like the live, share the live, repost the live, all right? And follow me, all right? These are ways in order to interact with the live and push you up further on the list. All my people who are gift giving are being prioritized. Miss Jamie, right back at you, love, all right? So let's see what we got next, shall we? I got the beautiful Miss Jamie. Jamie, did you have a question for me since you came in and went straight to the top of the list? Do you have anything for me here? After that, I've got Miss May. I was going to say the beautiful Miss May. Got May next. Then I got 392 Marie. Then I got Serena. Antoine still in here. Miss Hype. And then, well, after Antoine, I've got Tanya. Jay, what's on the list? May said I keep jumping up and down the top three. I see. Tanya Arnold, thank you for the Daily Harmony. I appreciate that. May said, hey, Carly said, hey, fam, what's up? What up with you? Miss Jamie, I don't know if you were looking for a reading. If you need a reading, I got you, family. Miss Hype said, I'll join the list. Let me know when it's my time. All right, patience, guys. You're already on the list. I got you. Carly said, I have news. Hit me with it, fam. What's going on? Kimmy said, I'm new here. What up, Kimmy? Welcome in. Happy to have you. How you doing today? Let's see. Who do I got? Yes, Jamie, if you don't have a question, I'm going to move on to Miss May. Just want to take a moment to pause and make sure the beautiful Miss Jamie Halligan does not have a question of her own, guys. And Jamie actually runs her own channel. It's been a minute since I've actually seen her go live, but she is somewhat of a spiritual consultant. Feel like I'm not putting the right title on her that she so divinely deserves, but I'm pretty sure if you guys get a chance to talk to her, she can tell you all about it herself, man. So shout out Jamie Halligan, spiritual guide. We'll go with that. She's a spiritual guide, guys. Definitely speak to her, man. She's super helpful. And she definitely knows what she's talking about. I'm definitely not going to recommend anybody that I wouldn't use myself. All right. Fessy K said, will I get a better job? Welcome in, Fessy. Carly says, so I gained the balls and went to his work today and we had a long conversation. Okay. All right. Cool. So how did it go? Exactly. Let's see. I don't hear back from Jamie. If Jamie's not looking for a read, then I've got May. May, what's your question, fam? I know you had asked me earlier if you could run it back for me really quickly. I got you. I can answer that for you. May said, what kind of change or steps should I take to fix the relationship further? I want clarity. Okay. All right, but in the end, we broke up. Basically, he cheated. His ex came on to him and he didn't stop her. Oh. I see. That's why he wanted space. Okay. I understand. So this is what I'll say, Carly. Everything is a life lesson. All right. And I pray for nothing but the best and greatest things for you in this lifetime. I know you got better things coming. You were able to find a great love, experience great love, and I love that. 3 years on and off. Okay. He said he's always tried to get over her, but can't. I understand. May said, Ed Carly, I'm sorry that happened to you, love. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So, this is what I'll say. It might not be the easiest thing to go through right now, but thank God for the experience. You guys had some great times. All right. And I'm sure you learned a lot, right? Allow this to be a learning experience and not something that breaks you, okay? Remember, love for self is what's going to carry you, okay? Tanya said, okay, see you around. I have to go to bed. Miss Arnold, thank you for coming in, family. It's good to see you as always. Miss Arnold, I love you. Shout out to you. Hopefully you can come in here and kick it with us sometime. But we did say what's meant to be will always be. And after the military, if we decide to open that. Okay, that's good. Well, it sounds like you guys had a good conversation. That's good. I love that the energy is very like chill. It doesn't sound like open back up. I'm open to it. Okay, yeah. It doesn't sound like it's like, that's good. I'm glad you guys talked. Very, very good energy. I feel at peace now. Love that. Shout out to you. Love to hear that. All right. So let's see. Who do I have? Queen Hattie said, I'm not on the list. Let me see, Queen. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. May, I got you. I ain't forgotten about you, fam. Queen Hattie, I followed you. You should show up on my list. Yeah. Queen Hattie, you're number 7. May said it's okay. I'm definitely still hurt. I hear you. Carly, for sure. That can be something easy to go through, but definitely learning experience for sure. Liliana, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Let's see. Thank you for the 3 roses. Thank you. Okay, so May said, what kind of change or steps should I take to fix the relationship further? I want clarity. Okay, gotcha. What important messages do we have from May? Okay, the Hermit in reverse. I've got isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, resignation, distance, and lost your way. Okay, so it seems like May, you spending more time by yourself as of lately. Can I get some more clarity, please? Strength in reverse. This is inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, and pride. Yeah. There's a lot of doubt within you right now is what I'm seeing. A lot of doubt. A lot of things that we need to work on. The moon in reverse. The moon in reverse. And this states release of fear, repressing emotions, right? Inner confusion, misinterpretations, darkness, and insecurities. Okay, so we're dealing with insecurities and releasing fear that no longer serves us, May, okay? It's very important to release, and we're in the process of doing these things, right? Understanding what it is that are the things that we're doing to drag ourselves down, okay? And it's these insecurities in the way that we feel. We're putting a lot of stock into things outside of us that don't require that much energy. Sometimes we just need to allow things to be what they are and just let that be that, if that makes sense, okay? I've got the Knight of Pentacles, and this is in the reverse. This is self-discipline. This is boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, work without reward. Okay, so back to what I'm saying, putting in a whole lot of extra energy into something that does not require so much energy. You don't have to go above and beyond in order for things to happen for you. We need to just allow things to transpire as they need to. Does that make sense, May? I pray it resonates in some way. She said, oh, yes, that's true. So I need to let go of any negative energy, self-doubt, and trust the process. Yes, ma'am. That right on the money. Thank you. I'm glad it's resonating. May said, yes. Okay. I got chills in my right shin as we're discussing this. So yes, very much so, May. Okay. Beautiful that you were able to grasp that. I love that. I love seeing you guys move forward in the best ways possible. And I'm glad these things resonate for you guys. Okay. That means progress is being made. Okay. These things aren't just going in one ear and out the other. So I love to see that. May said, okay, thank you. You're more than welcome, May, okay? It's always good to have you in here. It's been a pleasure, too. You've been so helpful here today, so thank you so much. Let's see. Hold on. Liliana, thank you for the 5 roses. I appreciate that. It's been a pleasure, too. Shout out May, man. For real. Lovely individual. All right. Come back and let me know how everything goes, May. Look forward to hearing from you. All right, so I've got on the number 4, in my number 4 spot, I've got 392 Marie. What's your question? May said, may I get, oh, May, you're number 3. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. I was just about, I'm glad you said that. I'm about to shout out my top 3. So shout out to Amanda Renee in my number 1 spot. Pretty Girl, my number 2, and May in my number 3. So yes, of course, may I get an affirmation card as well since I'm part of number 3? It's okay. Haha. Nicoline 23. Thank you for the follow. Yes, of course, May. I can't forget about you. You deserve it. After, especially you played that little teeter-totter game, you finally made it up to number 3. Let's go. You're my top 3. Shout out May. You definitely deserve it, girl. All right. All that work you put in a day. Anti-Wave 000 said, I subbed. I appreciate you, fam. Shout out to you. Thank you. Please like the live. Thank you for all the love and support from all my YouTube people. May said, yes, finally got to number 3. Yes, ma'am. Tanya said, where am I in the line? Tanya, please be patient. I've got you. Let's see. You're after Miss Serena. So you'll be number 6. All right. I'm creating my own path. All right. So this is beautiful energy. I love to see this from the affirmations card. You're creating your own path, allowing things to transpire how they need to. All right. And remember that you are the one who is shaping and molding and cultivating your own life. So you get to decide. Okay. We set in our minds what it is that we want to see, and we allow it to happen in our lives. Guys, we don't have to force these things. We don't have to go out of our way for these things to happen. We just need to set our intentions and allow life to carry us. All right. It's same as a boat. We don't decide how fast the current takes us. Right. This is a great example. I've never even used this. I'm getting chills in my right leg as I say this. This is a great, not to glaze my goddamn self, but it's a great, now I can't even think of the word here, the term, but a boat. Being in the boat, we can't decide how fast the current takes us, but we have the goal in mind, right? We build a boat, make the boat, and say we want to go to America, from America to Europe, right? We have to take the time to allow ourselves to go down the route, right? We've already done the work. We built the boat. and decided this is the direction that we're going. Now we got to take our hands off the wheel, so to speak, right? And allow the currents to take us where we need to go. And as we go, navigate just a little bit. Make little, you know what I'm saying, little adjustments here and there, you know what I'm saying? Because that wheel don't do all that much against that current. But every once in a while, to guide yourself, you know what I'm saying, to make those little tweaks along the way to make sure that you get to where it is that you need to go. Okay? Beautiful energy, guys. No, he didn't. Did you know Diddy died in jail today? No way. This is the second time that I've gotten some crazy information. So somebody told me yesterday that Oliver Tree died, and I didn't believe it. And then I checked. Actually, I didn't even check I just got a notification in YouTube. It was just there, basically, not even notification. But then I saw Oliver Tree died in a helicopter crash. So Diddy dying in jail is crazy. I did not know that. Amanda Renee at 100K. Let's go. I appreciate the love, guys. We're at 100K exactly, too. Let's go. May May said, thank you, Locks. I appreciate it a lot. May, no problem. I appreciate you coming in. Pretty girl, thank you for the 5 roses and the 2 heart puffs. Thank you for the love. May said, oh, love that for real. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome, May. Shout out to you. Once again, much love. May with the 100K. Yes, ma'am. We running it up. All right. So I'm cutting off all my reads for the rest of the night, guys. I'll probably end up jumping on later on. Maybe. It just depends. I'm about to go for a run here in a little bit. Well, right after I finish this, I'm going to go for a run, do a couple personal reads, and then I'm going to go for a run. But until then, I'm going to continue these reads, okay? I've got 392 Marie. If you would, drop your question, guys. I'll be right back, okay? But 392 Marie, drop your question. I'll be right back. Liliana said, am I on the list? Liliana, you are. If you were here, anybody that was here before 100K for the likes, I am doing your reading, okay? No matter what. As long as you're willing to stay in here and rock with me, I will do your reading. May say, enjoy the run. I will. Please believe. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Miss Marie, where you at? Let's see. Pretty girl, thank you for the rose. May at Liliana, you're gorgeous. Liliana and May, thank you, Queen. I would love that you guys are being so loving towards one another. I love that. All right, Miss Hype. Thank you for the 12 roses, Mrs. Hype. I appreciate that. May and Liliana with the love. Shout out to you. So, Miss Marie, I don't know where you're at, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on. I'm assume that you probably stepped away from your phone or something like that. So who we got? Tanya Maddox, drop your question for me. Tanya Maddox, drop your question. And then Serena, drop your question for me. May said Mrs. Hype moved up to number 4. Oh, show fucking did. That's right. Thank you, May. I appreciate you clocking that. Miss Hype, can you please drop your question? Sorry about that. You sure did. All those gifts you sent. You moved up real quick. So let me shout out my top 3, right? I got Amanda in my top 1, Pretty Girl in my number 2, and May in my number 3, all right? Miss Hype is my number 4, okay? So Miss Hype, if you would, please drop your question, and I'll go ahead and answer your question. And then Miss Maddox, since you dropped your question, I'll answer yours right after hers, okay? Miss Hype said, I made a mistake and I'm waiting on the results of it. Will it be D or O? Will it be D or O? I don't understand what you're saying. I made a mistake and I'm waiting on the results of it. Will it be D or O? I don't know what you're saying. Will it be D or O? Mrs. Hype, what do you mean? I think D or O's are codes for the results. Oh, okay. Negative and positive. Okay. There's strength here. So I've got courage, passion, subtle power, passion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. Just really good energy. Yes, probably something like that. More than likely. Yeah. Who am I going to have to deal with? Oh, who are you going to have to deal with? I see. There's good energy here. Who are you going to have to deal with? There's strength here. That's a good thing. Can I get some clarity on this? I'm glad you said that because I did not understand where the strength is coming from. I mean, it's either way, it's good energy. Who am I going to have to deal with? So you made a mistake. So pregnancy, I'm guessing. Can I get some clarity? A unified love. She said, yep. Okay, understood. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, and connection. So it looks like whoever this is that you're dealing with a potential partnership that could go the extra mile. I'm not too sure if that's what you had in the cards for yourself, but whoever this is, all right, so let me see. Can I know if this is, you said D or O, can we know if this is O? Whose child is this going to be? Whose child is it? Is it D's child or is it O's child? So I'm getting no. Page of Cups for O. Emotional immaturity, insecurity. Yes, it seems this person seems very immature, very insecure. Like he'd be disappointed. About something, either this situation or something else. Is it D? High Priestess. And the Hanged Man, delays, standstill. I'm getting maybe. Can I get clarification? Is it D or is it O? Is it D? You know if it's D. 4 of Wands in reverse, personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others. The Lovers, it looks like it is him. There seems like a lot of drama here. I'm not too sure. So it looks like it's going to be D. King of Wands, I've got impulsiveness, ruthlessness, high expectations, haste, unachievable expectations. Yeah, a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing there's a lot of energy here, a lot of cards coming out. Yeah, a lot of energy. Nine of Swords, inner turmoil, deep-seated fears. This could be either you or them. Like a lot of anxiety, worries, fears, doubts. So this could be them. This could be you. I'm getting them too. May said this This one was very fun. Thank you so much for answering my questions. I'm going to sleep now. Good night, Miss May May. You have a beautiful night, guys. Please prayers to Miss May May. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for helping out. You were definitely a great help tonight. Blessings to May May. May May said bye bye. You too. May May said I thought you were done and I stepped out. Miss Hype, no, most definitely not. One more, because it's telling me more about not only just the reading itself, but it's telling me about like what's going on behind the reading. You know what I'm saying? The things that are going on with it. No, I was waiting for you to reply. Oh, Miss Hype said, May May, good night. Love, sweet dreams. Okay, cool. May May said, Miss Hype, thank you too. So yeah, May May's a lot of personal transition, change, resistance to change, unfinished business, emotional baggage. So yeah, just a lot of bullshit involved with both of these individuals, and seems like a lot of pain, anguish, and drama here. To be completely real, I ain't even trying to get in your business, but I feel like I just stepped in your business like a motherfucker, bro. Like goddamn. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, so it looks like it's gonna be D. Yeah, Miss Hype, for real. Like I wasn't supposed to see none of that shit. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of drama in lieu of all this. So just strap in for I'm surprised I didn't see the tower here, to be completely honest. Like there's just a lot going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be so it go. I completely understand. I hear that. Yeah. So just get ready. Just get ready to buckle up. Just have your focus, discernment on you. You know what I'm saying? Have the sword and the shield of God. Make sure that you're talking to God on an everyday basis and praying for nothing but good results here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pray for you on this one for sure. Okay. Shout out to you, Miss Hype, and shout out to you for being in my number one. How are you number one? Miss Renee. Okay, so somebody left. Not Miss Renee. Shout out Miss Renee, but Miss Ebony left. Okay, Miss Hype said, "Thank you, more than welcome. I will stand up for myself. Make sure you stand on it. Stand up for yourself during this situation. Do not allow yourself to fold. To allow yourself to go faulty under any circumstances. Do not allow yourself to crumble under the pressure of the circumstances. Okay, all right." So, shout out to you, Miss Hype, okay? You have a wonderful day. Prayers to you, Miss Hype. Miss Hype said, God, beautiful. All right. Aish said, 103K. Shout out, Miss Aish, man. Heck yeah, we running it up. Aish, where you at? So after Aish, I got you in my number 6 spot, okay? Don't let me forget about you. Let me see. Miss Maddox, give me 2 seconds. Will Rolanda marry me? Oh, Tanya, will Rolanda marry me September 5th? Okay. I said yes. Got you. I said I'm here. Beautiful. Will Rolanda marry me September 5th? King of Cups, I'm getting very good energy from this. It looks like you're going to be prosperous, okay? So I'm going to have to say yes as far as this goes. Creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, and proposals. Literally talking about proposals. So Miss Maddox, seems to be your energy. Praying for nothing but the best for you. Hey, Mrs. Hype, thank you for the corgi. I love you so much. I appreciate that, man. Way to end in my live with that beautiful gift. Thank you so much. Tanya Maddox said thank you. Tanya, you're more than welcome. And I appreciate your patience here today, okay? All right. Let's see. Who I got next? Nicoline. Let's see. Shout out to my top 3. Mrs. Hype in my number 1. Amanda Renee in my number 2. And my number 3 is 392 Marie. 392 Marie, if you're still here, if you can still hear me, please drop your question. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you, okay? Serena, if you have a question for me, by chance? Miss Serena, if you got a question for me. Otherwise, I'll move on to Nicoline here. Nicoline said, Will my boyfriend marry me? And when he does, wait, will my boyfriend marry me? When he planned, does he include me? Okay. Will my boyfriend marry me? And when he plans, does he include me? Okay. Okay. I'll figure it out for you. Just give me just a second. Question kind of tripped me up there for a second. Serena said, will me and my husband make it through this immigration process? Okay. Nothing but prayers for you, Miss Serena. Let's find out here today. Let's see what's going on. Adriana, welcome in. Adri said, was John cold towards me tonight because he lost feelings towards me? So, Adri, I went ahead and stopped the readings at 100,000 likes. So just do me a favor, follow me. And next time you catch me on the live, let me know that I was not able to get to you, and I'll make sure to prioritize you. Okay, Audrey? Thank you for coming in today. Okay. I'll make sure to catch you next time. Thank you for the follow as well. Okay. I'll see you next time that you come in. All right. Okay. So Serena, will me and my husband make it through this immigration process? Audrey said, okay, we'll do. Thank you. You're more than welcome, Audrey. All right. So I've got the star and the upright, and this is hope, calm. This is faith, purpose. This is renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, and rejuvenation. So, Serena, this is a resounding. You are the star. All right. You have the ability to make it happen no matter what. Your spiritual team is on your side. God is on your side. Things will happen the way that they need to. All right. Allow it to happen in good time, but you have nothing but good fortune on your side. Okay. God is backing you during this process. So that was a resounding yes to your question. Okay. Stay in taps with God. Make sure you're saying your daily prayers, so on and so forth. Okay. Stay connected, my friend. Okay. Serena, tell me you understand this. Okay. Tell me you understand. I need to know that you understand this. Stay connected with God, and I promise you, things will transpire the way that they need to. Okay. Serena said, thank you so much. Okay. I'm assuming based off your thank you that is resonating. Okay. I understand. Okay. Beautiful. That's all I need to know. I appreciate you, Serena. You have a wonderful night, and come back and let me know how it goes. Okay. I look forward to you coming back and let me know that you got that paperwork. Okay. All right. Okay. So who we got? Nicoline. Marie, if you're still in here, if you can hear me. I guess some people come here and they fall asleep during my live. Hope you're sleeping well. If you sleep, Nicoline said, will my boyfriend marry me? When he planned, does he include me? Okay. Let's see. What messages do we have from Miss Nicoline here? What do we need to know? Okay. Let's see. I've got the 3 of Cups in the reverse, and this is overindulgence, heavy partying, isolation, independence, a long time, 3's a crowd, and gossip. Okay. So it looks like here that there seems to be a lot of back and forth here. There's a lot of like distraction here. And I don't know if this is you or this other individual, and it's giving me more so like this other individual. It's very distracted with things that are going on in their lives, and it does not look like this individual is in any place to marry you at this current point in time. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm saying that, then it seems to be this other individual. They might not be there just yet. Okay. I might not say that it can't happen, but seems to be a lot of distraction here so far. Okay. So I pray that you get exactly what it is that you're looking for. All right. For sure, Miss Nicoline. And I appreciate you coming here and being so patient and waiting for your reading here today. Okay. Come back and let me know how everything transpires for you. Cheyenne, thank you so much for the follow. Cheyenne said, will Darren make things right? Okay. So Cheyenne, I did cut my read off at 100,000 likes. If you could do me a favor, come back in. You've already followed me. Next time you see me on the live, come into live. Let me know I wasn't able to get to you, and I'll make sure to prioritize you at the top of my list. Okay. All right, Cheyenne. I appreciate you coming in once again. All right. So who do I have next? Cheyenne said, okay, thank you. No problem. Nicoline. Okay. So was there anybody else here that did not get a reading that would like a reading? Nicoline said, I understand. It seems He's still holding back to his last relationship, I guess. Understood. Liliana, there you go. Liliana. Well, Leo. Oh, Aish as well. Aish, where you at? Liliana and Aish. Liliana said, well, Leo and I. Okay, there we go. I don't know if it's my turn. So I'm going to get Liliana, and then Aish, I got you next, okay? Appreciate you guys waiting, family. Liliana said, will Leo and I last, or should I move on? Okay, so we've got judgment here, okay, Miss Liliana. This is judgment, rebirth, inner calling, new phase, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy, okay? So it looks like I'm going to get some clarification on this, but it looks like judgment is coming in for the situation, and it looks like very, very good energy, though, as far as this is concerned. Yeah. It looks like Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you guys are going to last, man. Ace of Pentacles, this is abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. So as far as your relationship is concerned, it's looking very prosperous, okay? So this is the clarity, Liliana, the Ace of Pentacles. This is the clarifying card is what I would call it, right? Judgment, right? Forgiving. Let's see. The easiest way to describe the judgment card, you're forgiving the things of the old to make way for the new. All right. This is the good type of judgment, because there's both the two types of judgment. You're judging something in hopes for good things to happen, you know what I'm saying? And then you're judging something with intention for bad things to be the case, right? You're releasing things from the relationship. You guys maybe have history. You're forgiving situations, circumstances, not simply just letting things go. So while we having issues at the moment, or am I overthinking it? Okay. So if you guys are having issues at the moment, these are more than likely energies that are going to transpire. Liliana, it is very important to make sure that you are putting forth the communication necessary in order for things, or the action, putting forth the necessary action for things to transpire the way that they need to. So if we do have judgment, communication issues. So if we do have judgment, usually if we're judging things, there's a little bit of a buffer period, or an abrasive period. So it very much so could be, like you're saying, you guys are going through you guys have been through a little bit of, and you guys are in the process of smoothing out the situation. This is part of the judgment process. You know what I'm saying? If, let's say, we're rating eggs, you know what I'm saying? I need to see which eggs are good and which ones are bad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through a couple rough eggs before you get to all the good ones. Does he feel the same way too, though? Okay. So that much I cannot say. It doesn't say anything about that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as your question is concerned, it looks like you guys are are going to end up on a good note. Okay. So that should round out your question. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys the cards are showing me that you guys there's prosperous energy here, more than likely he's on board too. You know what I'm saying? We'd have to make that assumption here, and it have to be the case, because there ain't no way you're going to have a prosperous relationship and this man don't feel tingly good feelings about you, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I pray this read resonates. All right, Miss Liliana. Come back and let me know how that goes for you, okay? Prayers to you and your relationship. I hope it works out great for you, okay? Liliana said right. There you go. All right. All right, so who we got next? Nicolai said, thank you. It's morning in our side. Bye. Let me prepare kids for school. Nicolai, you have a good day. I don't know where you are, but you have a blessed day, okay? Appreciate you coming in. Liliana said, thank you so much. You're more than welcome. Aish, right on time. Aish said, will Obad end up texting this week, or will he be, let me see, or he will delay? Okay. Will he end up texting me this week? I got you. Kiwi, hey, yo. What up, Kiwi? I'm just getting ready to get off here. How you been, Kiwi? Good to see you, fam. Will Obad end up texting me this week? Let's see. What do we got? So, Aish, we got a lot of cards here, Aish. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of no's. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. So this financial loss, this is a lack mindset. It's a loss mindset. It's giving me you on your end. Page of Swords, emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment. This feels like coming from your side. This is Eight of Swords, negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment. We got to do things to get out of this. Yeah, I'm getting a whole bunch of no's. Shattered dreams, ten of cups in the reverse. Shattered dreams. Miss Hype, thank you so much for the hand heart. I appreciate you. Domestic disharmony. This does not even look like a good relationship to me in any way. This is disconnection, misalignment. Queen of Wands, self-respect. This is what you need right now. Self-respect, self-confidence, introverted, selfishness, jealousy, insecurity. This is not good for a relationship, especially if you want the relationship to prosper. These are things we need to work on. But there's good news. The only good card that I've seen so far, and I've got chills in my right chin as I say this, this is the Chariot. Kiwi said, okay, babe, I'll talk to you later. All right, talk to you later, love. All right, Kiwi, good to see you, fam. Glad you came in. There's movement here. There's progression. There's action. There's willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage, okay? So you're moving on from the bullshit and you're going to more prosperous things. The Chariot is talking about much less this, like this relationship, and more so about you. He is insecure and jealous. Okay, all right. Does that sound like a good, healthy relationship to you? Don't sound like it to me. I don't know how y'all feel out there, but does not sound like it to me. You're moving on. There's movement here. There's prosperity here, but now with this relationship with yourself, you're applying self-love. All right, you got that love for self, and it's carrying you into beautiful, more abundant, more prosperous things. Okay, all right. It's not this relationship though. You need to practice more self-love, more self-confidence, so on and so forth. Okay, this is what's carrying you. It doesn't seem like I'm moving on. It feels like I'm stuck. Okay, so that's why we're in the process of practicing self-love, love for self, loving yourself, pouring into yourself instead of worrying about other people outside of us. You got to pour that same love that you have, that same like it would seem like obsession in a sense, right? Pour that same obsession into ourselves so that we can attract exactly what it is that we're putting out. When you love yourself, the world reflects. And somebody's going to come in and want to love you as much as they see that you're loving yourself. But when you're lacking, or you feel like you're lacking, or feel like you don't have that love for self, that other person can see that. And either A, if they're really manipulative, they're going to take advantage of that, or B, they're just not going to give a fuck because they see that you don't love yourself. So why have respect and love for somebody when they don't even respect and love themselves? Does that make sense? He's not good for me. Should I not wait? Is that really a question? Aish, do I really have to answer that question for you? Truly. I don't think that I should have to pull a card for you to know the answer to that question. Aish said that's true. Romy said that's true. Aish said yeah. And I know that's not the thing that you want to hear. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I feel like you're beating a dead horse, wanting to know if this individual is going to reach out to you. This individual is not good for you, baby. You need to pour love into yourself, okay? I know it ain't easy, but you can, okay? You can pour it into yourself, okay? You just need to choose. We all have the decision. We all have choice in this life. God gave us one thing, and that's choice. He gave us free will, right? That's where it starts. It's the free will. It's the choice to do what it is that we want in this lifetime. So you can decide to pour into yourself. And I promise you, you'll get what's coming to you, which is the beautiful things that you truly deserve. Because somebody who's insecure, don't fuck with you, that you got to worry about texting you and all type shit, that ain't really what you want. And that's fun and cool and shit for a little bit, but that shit get old after a while, fam. That don't sound fun to me, but you know what I'm saying? Who am I to say what someone else's fun is to another's? You know what I mean? So I say, yeah, I need to. Financial loss was for me or for him. It could be. So it felt like more financial loss more on your side. like it's taken away from you because you're putting your energy and resources in. Everybody understand this, right? We are see ourselves as batteries, and we can only put so much energy into certain things, right? So if I'm putting more energy into my relationship versus like me making money, which one's going to take up more energy and more time, right? I'm going to make less of this and I'm going to apply more of this, put more energy in this and less in this. So financial loss, you're not gaining things that you should be because you keep putting so much energy into this when you could be focusing on the left hand and you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You could be, and we can say in another way, you could be putting that energy towards self-love, but you put more energy towards, oh, I want to love this person. But once again, though, you know what I'm saying? We're lacking in ourselves. So if we're lacking in ourselves, how could we expect someone to love us when we're lacking? You must choose to love yourself every day. I get up. I choose to love myself. It's important to do so. I love being around me more than anybody, anything. You know what I'm saying? And I love being around others as well. But that self-love is what's going to bring me exactly what I know I deserve, right? It's going to bring in my value. Says, so he's doing okay and I'm suffering. Aish, I can't tell you that. I ain't pull cards on that. I don't know. I can't call that. But that's for you to decide, though. If that's your life story, then so be it, though. If that's what you want for yourself, then so be it, though. You are the author of your own life. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. And can't nobody feel bad for you if that's what you decide. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't his fault that you feel that way. You feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And if you allow him to feel that way, well, you're giving your power to this person. No, I don't want that. Beautiful. Then don't let that be the story of your life. Does that make sense? Don't have to be your story if you don't allow it to be. Okay, so let's see who came in. I got new people that came in. Mrs. Hype, thank you so much for that hand heart. I love you so much. Shout out to you. Becky at 7'4". Does Nelson like Amelia? Miss Becky, I don't know if you're still here. But you guys, for all my new people that just came in, I stopped the reading at 100,000 likes. Guys, follow me. And then the next time you catch me on a live, let me know that I wasn't able to get to you, and I'll make sure to get to your read next time, okay? So everybody came in. NY Cest said hi, welcome in. Mrs. Hype said no problem, we appreciate you. I appreciate you as well, Mrs. Hype. For real, shout out to you. Thank you for the love. Aisha, thank you. You're more than welcome, love. All right. I pray that everything works out for you. I know that it will. That last card was confirmation. You're moving forward on to bigger and better things, Aish, okay? Love to see that. Come back. Let me know how that goes, okay? Aish, please do not come back in here and ask me about Obad this week. I won't answer it. I can't see you do that to yourself, okay? All right? Good to see you. Good to have you in. NY said, you done? I am getting ready to jump off here. I said I will. Okay, beautiful. All right. Who is this? Same with Romiz. Romiz, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you interacting with the live. You said, will I be financially successful this year? Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for coming in here. Follow me. Come back and catch me in my next live, okay? Everybody in here, follow me. You'll see me next time I'm on. And yeah, just let me know that I wasn't able to get to you, and I'll get to your reading the next time, all right? NY said, okay, night. Good night to you. Amanda Renee said, good night. Thanks for all that you do, Miss Amanda. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Last but not least, just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Did I not get to anybody out there? Romance said, done. Beautiful. I look forward to doing reads for you guys, okay? Thank you guys, everybody, for coming in. Nobody else I'm missing before I go? Going once, going twice? Okay. All right. Guys, I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your night. And stay striving and thriving for all the things that you want. And then some. All right? Catch you guys in the next one. All right, my YouTube people. I love you guys. For all the people who came through and showed love, I appreciate all the love and support. I'm getting ready to actually jump off of here, okay? All right. Catch you guys in the next one.